Hello, welcome in everybody. We are back for our 5th episode of Circus of the Broken Chain. Yes, I am reading that. We have the duel on today where our amazing performers ran into some of their former employers in town, nonetheless, in the previous episode. Go check it out on YouTube at Goblin Cave TV. But after the show, because you're here, you're with us, you're amazing. Thank you for coming in. We have Syrinscape in the background. They're not a sponsor. They just make amazing audio, and I love their circus theme. If you wish to donate and help out the players, every dollar or per 100-bit donation, with the player nominated, gives the player a hero point, essentially, to re-roll skill checks, saving throws, attack rolls, etc. As well as, if they are dying, they can spend them all to not die. So the stars above everyone's heads are how many hero points they have. We max out at 5 per person. As you can see, we've got 3, 5, 4, and 3 again. We also have some wounds currently in our party. I believe that MrLiveProducer, your character, is wounded 2. Adele, yours is wounded 1. So that's what's going on. That's what the indications of all the character bits and pieces on there. And just as a heads up, we're probably going to be doing the flashing lights this session. We haven't really been using them. They're part of the overlay, so we're going to be probably using the flashing lights this session. So if you have some, let's just say, an epilepsy warning for when that happens. So yeah, maybe. A little bit of a dynamicness to the overlay. So I think we should do our introductions. And so, Mr. No, MrLiveProducer.
Hello, I am Dr. No. No, I'm MrLiveProducer. I will be playing your Jake, not so Blazing Fury, because he's still slowed.
No.
Yes, you are.
I
It's
hate
lasting way too long.
it. Is no, please.
He just needs to take another nap.
Yes, actually, does it have to be a full night's rest?
Yep.
Anyway, either way, damn it. I am playing your Jake Blazing Fury, and yeah, I am. This is terrifying me more than Masters Naruto, and that's saying something.
But the performance duel, or
Yes,
You're the
performance
GM
duel.
for Masks of Nyarlathotep.
Yes, that's beside the point.
Your job is to be scary, not...
Hey,
so if you also missed the second episode, Jake, MrLiveProducer's character, got calcified. I lost 2 out of the 3 actions he has each round in combat because he almost became a statue.
Yeah, that was rough, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, you're the one who turns the cockatrice invisible.
I don't know. It was the
not intentionally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To reuse a terminology I used earlier while we were not live yet. That was oof and 3/4.
Oof and 3/4.
Something like that. Del.
Hi everyone, I am Del. I'm playing Lieriel, the liberated the Elven Aasimar escape artist, and alliteration is my thing apparently. I'm stressed about this duel, but I think in a very different way. As in, I'm kind of concerned about the emotional stability of my character right now. But
Last
we'll
episode
see
I was
how it
concerned about
goes.
your emotional stability personally, not the characters.
So the thing is, I sometimes get very into character. And so I felt very similarly to her, and I'm sure that the exact same thing will happen where I can already feel my heart racing. But I know at the end of, however many hours this game is, I am going to be okay. I don't know if she will. But I will pass the baton to Lorian.
It's like my favorite. Are you okay? No, but I will be.
Yeah. Getting there.
Speaking of emotional, I'm Lorian Ross, and I'm playing Azzy, the emotional support kobold.
We love him.
Kobold sorcerer, water hydromancer, an aeromancer, and one day I will get his accent right that I've set out for him. At the moment,
I
it's
can
a
just
work in
imagine
progress.
Azzy with a big vest saying "Support Kobold."
Yeah, kind of.
Do you need a hug?
Yeah, free hugs.
He's definitely the kind of guy to ask that.
Bring
kind of
bring
question.
back the meme, free hugs.
Free wet hugs.
No, free water balloons.
Water balloons.
I would take him up
do you
on that
remember
one.
Hugs? I miss hugs.
I do too. What? The strange thing is, the one thing I miss about Circus, when I used to do Circus myself, was the hugs. So, yeah. Emi?
Hi, I'm Emi Rabbit, and you guys can call me Emi, and I'm playing Leafy, the Leshy Druid, and so I have friends who hug me because,
Because
so
Australia.
I drew today's rune, which is Gebo, which is the rune of partnership. Which
We'll see
Very
how.
apt for today.
Gebo.
Gebo.
We're gonna have to work together in order to win the duel.
Possibly, or possibly not. So we also, by the way, have the Paizo's critical cards. We use this only for the critical ones, critical 20s. So when a player or when I draw or when I do a critical in combat, the player involved gets to choose one of three. Say like so, 1, 2, 3, and they get to choose their poison. I don't get to really know what's on it. There's 4 different things on each card anyway, so I can't stack the deck and make things a little bit fair, even though they can be quite unfair, but they're balanced in their unfairness, if that makes any sense. So when we left off last week, half of our party went back to camp because they were injured and they needed healing.
And we all failed our medicine checks.
Well,
I succeeded mine on Leafy.
Yes, and that's why Leafy doesn't have any injuries, but you and I and Jojyre, even though he's not here today, it's not the case.
yeah.
Not looking too hot.
No, you're not. So back at camp, we'll because we ended last week with the issue with the situation in the street, with Zell and Lorian, Lieriel and Azzy. We'll go to Jake and Leafy at camp. You don't know anything that's happened on the streets. The mood around camp is still not very. It's still quite somber. It's not a happy campsite. Myron died last night, murdered tragically. The culprit, although found, was murdered. So there's less. I mean, there's justice, but there's no justice. There's no one's really pinned on because they're not around to be. And so, like, the atmosphere, it's not jovial at all.
Vengeance happened, but it didn't bring him back.
Yes, we should have stoned them to death so everyone could have had a part in it.
The first one, I
that
don't
what
know
you
about
were
the
saying?
second one.
Different. I'm just drawing. I'm casting shade at the vengeance cleric.
Don't cast too much shade. She does have a whip and manacles.
I mean, I cast more shade
Jokes
because
on
I'm
her,
taller.
as he doesn't know what those do.
Oh,
For arresting
Oh,
people,
my cute
right?
little innocent kobold.
You're being.
So, back at camp. Where are you going to camp? What are you doing? Who are you seeing?
Well, first off, I'm going back to my tent
Kennel.
to hopefully do.
I'm sorry, I'm kidding.
roll for finding your tent.
I think Leafy's going to turn to like her two friends and just be like, "Are you guys gonna be all right?"
Yeah, should be fine. It's just, ow!
How's
I swear those
Jojyre?
things that attacked us were buffed for some strange odd reason. I've never seen something like that happen before, but then again, it's been a weird one.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. So
You're
Jake,
not there.
Leafy?
Yeah.
No, this is
This is
Jojyre.
being
Oh,
Jojyre.
you're
Oh.
playing Jojyre.
So
Okay.
someone needs to be Jojyre.
So good job, and I'm gonna go get some shut eye. But you two get some rest. All right. Bye.
I think just imagine Jojyre at the moment just barricaded the doors and no one can get in.
Rest, damn it, and no one's going to interrupt me.
That's totally not going to hurt you in the long run.
I'm worried about the demons that we saw in town. Why would there be demons here?
Why would there be people who command rats and trying to kill everybody? Well, kill us and having detailed maps about our entire movements. It just doesn't make sense.
You think they're connected?
Yes. But then again, I'm feeling a bit slow today.
Everything back at the previous circus was a lot, but I didn't. Demons is a whole other thing. Like would they go that far?
You know, Mistress Dustlike, you know how insane she was, and that's the reason why we left.
Right.
And you knew the stories about people leaving and then coming back and they never talk about it. So
We should be careful.
yeah, I expect him to do something either today or tomorrow, knowing them. Anyway, let's heal up, get ourselves looking better. Tell everybody that what's going on in the city and just get everyone ready to move at a moment's notice. Either way, I need to get healed.
You should go rest. I'll talk to I'll tell everyone what happened in the city.
Either way, I don't know if you remember from last week, but we'd said to get a mirror, if you could.
Get a mirror.
And it's still morning. It's late morning, but it's still morning.
They still need to rest because they are very injured.
Oh, at least medicine.
The demon in the church was weak to
The
mirrors.
wrecker demon.
I think someone had figured
Yes.
Oh
out
yeah,
a
yeah.
good check.
That's right. We were going to find a mirror.
The abracandaloo.
So who will be the most vain person in the circus?
Oh boy.
Jojyre?
No.
Hang on, I need to.
Morgan,
I need to check the circus
Social
thing just so I
roll.
remember people's
Social
names.
roll.
Mordain, yeah. I thought you meant among our group,
Mordain.
but no, Mordain of
A
everyone
social
else.
role for between you two.
Social.
Do you
Society.
I have zero
Society.
social society.
Or if you have,
society?
yeah, this is
Zero.
just
This is
like
just a
you're
straight
remembering, like of who might
Oh,
be.
okay. Society.
Who might have a
Yeah.
mirror?
Yeah,
My first guess is Mordain.
your first guess is Mordain, but like then you're thinking she would not like she's not going to lend anything else out to anybody, but then you're thinking the Featherfall 5, four females, and if you ask the youngest, So 5 females, yes. If you ask the youngest, she likes helping things, and she likes picking on her sisters.
Okay.
Well, Leafy, while you're on top of that, I'm going
Little
to
May.
retire to my cabin and see if I can get myself a bit better at least.
Okay.
Will you be fine by yourself for about 5-10 minutes?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Oh, I do medicine here. Either way, I want to try to heal my wounds.
Well, because didn't we do medicine?
You did.
It would be an hour
Yeah.
to walk
Oh,
from
has it already been an hour? Can we do medicine again?
It doesn't take an hour to walk from the town too.
Yeah.
Like it really doesn't.
That's why I haven't attempted medicine again, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Like-
look.
That's not far. That's 10
It's really
minutes.
not. It's 10-15 minutes
Flip.
walk, especially from the church grounds.
Yeah. It's 10 max.
Yeah.
Fudge.
Well, do you think I'm going to do a random encounter in the campsite?
Yes.
Let's see if we've got any more cockatrice tokens,
No, I don't
or
think I
if
have.
there was any
anything
traps you
can-
missed that she left over, like the bear.
I don't even have any spell slots. Fuck.
I know. So, Jake is going essentially into the tent to try to find some first aid material to help assist in
Yeah.
burning wounds.
Yeah. And I'll go talk to the sisters then,
Yeah.
I guess.
I believe May's the youngest.
She is. I wrote it down.
Yeah. So May is often found feeding the animals, and so she'll be on your side of the campsite with more the animal side of things.
So I've probably interacted with her a little bit as
Yeah,
well.
she's young, she's naive, she's not teenager where her sisters are, and
Yeah.
so
She's a tweenager.
She's 6.
she's
She baby.
she baby.
Technically, Marissa, the second youngest, would still be a tween. She's
Yeah.
12.
But
Why do we have children?
Name is Dell.
Because
Circus.
their parents died with the celestial menagerie.
Hey.
so she's the youngest, she's the most naive, and she gets picked on by her sisters, but she does her own stuff on them as well, because she's a little brat sometimes to them,
Yeah.
as 6-year-olds really can be.
Yeah.
So you find her just feeding some of the horses in the in the yards, essentially.
Yeah. Leafy walks over with Blueberry, and Blueberry would probably run ahead to greet her, sort of thing.
She's super happy to Blueberry's there, and as always.
Yeah. Hello, May. Are you busy?
Like, no, I'm just having some time off away from my family. They're a bit shaken up, and I wanted to play on the nets, but they said that wasn't safe.
Yeah, they got damaged. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I just really want to play in front of the crowd, and they just wouldn't let me last night, so I'm just a bit upset. So it's taking time.
That's good. I was actually looking for something. I was wondering if you and your sisters had any mirrors.
Oh, my sisters all have their mirrors. They spend so much time in front of them, especially the eldest ones.
Oh.
I think they like to make themselves look pretty for the boys.
Oh, okay. Do you think maybe we could go talk to them and you could help see if we could borrow them? I could borrow them?
Borrow? I don't think they'd lend anything out, but If you want, I can get one for you.
Oh, are you sure? I don't want you to get in trouble.
I only get in trouble if they catch me.
Oh,
They never catch me.
okay. Sure. Do you need any help?
Well, let's see. I heard Bardorf last night, like, have a ruckus and a big roar. Can Blueberry do that? If you sneak up to the back of the wagon and cause commotion, then I can sneak in and grab some.
I'm sure we could make a distraction somehow.
Can I ride Blueberry?
I don't. Would Blueberry be big enough?
Strong enough, but small creature, probably not feasible. Like,
I don't think Blueberry's big enough for that yet. Sorry.
would you be able to handle Bardorf and I can ride Bardorf?
Yeah. If you help me with the mirrors, maybe we could hang out with Bardolph later.
Oh, that'd be awesome. He's so kind. He's such a soft bear. He smells a bit though.
Yeah.
He's so soft.
He needs a bath.
I don't think my sisters will let me bath. No, well, bath him at least. Not I bath. I always bath and I always brush my teeth every single night.
Yeah. Hygiene is very important.
Yes.
Okay. So just out of character, do I know with the sisters, do I know what their general reaction is to cute things?
They're teenage girls. So you can take on that whatever you wish.
Okay. Because I do have a feat that I might...
Teenage girls are all very different.
Do it.
Oh, okay. They're rebellious
Do it.
teenage girls. The eldest of teenage girls that are just focused on boys.
Okay.
Which is the hint that she was putting up there.
Yeah.
The others vary.
I'll think about something as a distraction. Are you okay to do it now, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure. What if Bardolph pushes the wagon?
I have...
That'll scare them.
Well, I have another idea. I don't know if scaring them would be a good
I
idea,
can just
but...
take the cogs off and like it'll keep rolling.
That sounds very dangerous.
It's not that far from the river. Just a
no,
nudge.
that sounds a bit dangerous.
Oh, their outfits will be so wet. Oh.
I'll try and think of a distraction. Don't worry.
Okay. Well,
If you can just sneak in, maybe I'll get them out of the wagon.
you get them out. I'll sneak in. I'll get you something. So
Okay.
just the mirrors?
Yeah. I just need the mirrors. Thank you.
You want some makeup?
Oh, no, I don't use things like makeup.
We can like change the colors of your petals. We can just draw on them and.
I like my petals though.
Can I draw some flowers on your petals?
I don't know what the makeup would do to them.
Just make them colorful.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to ruin them. So sorry.
Oh. Maybe plaiting them. Is that possible?
I don't think so.
Are you able to wear earrings? My sister won't let me wear earrings.
Oh,
I'm too young.
I don't deal well with metal, unfortunately.
Okay.
Sorry, but thank you. I'll go distract them, and you can sneak in.
Okay.
Okay, I just was like, okay. When she was, I just need to think of a distraction. Okay.
So what's the distraction?
Okay. I am gonna point out I have this as a thing
Yeah, something is a thing.
where it is canon that Leafy is too
Oh.
cute to say no to.
Oh,
Um
That's
so
interesting.
I just need to think of a shameless request. Oh.
So you're harmlessly cute. Your size and demeanor make it easy for you to convince others you mean no harm. Which is, I would say that May also has something similar.
Probably. Oh god, we could do so many crimes.
Yes, and she was seriously talking about taking the chocks off the wheels and having Bardolph push the wagon into the water.
Oh no.
We're on the case.
So while that's happening, we go back to town. Are you trying to find the mayor, or are you coming back to...
okay, so
I guess
if
I'd
we
be following wherever Lieriel's going, because
yeah,
I'm just along for the ride.
can you take us back to the town map?
the town back? Will do.
I can just imagine everywhere
All right.
L'Oreal's walking, she's muttering under her breath
Now,
right now.
can you ping? So where is the mayor's office here?
You don't know.
I
I'm not
have a
pinging the
map. I
It's
have
not
a map.
listed on the map.
Oh, well then. Where were the assholes?
I will say, just across the bridge.
Just across the bridge.
Yeah.
Why were we going over
Oh
that
wait.
way?
No, I'll say
looking
down
for the
down from the church.
Okay,
Down
down
from the
that
church.
way.
Well, I'm showing the
Do I
map.
see any building that looks mayoral?
No. Like,
Okay. Did I see any building that looked mayoral on our way here? Like, I
No.
don't know what the fuck this is. Then, no, I'm going back then.
What? We could just ask someone. Excuse me.
I'll kind of try and flag down one of the villagers. One of the local villagers.
yes.
Sorry. Do you know where the mayor's office is?
The mayor's office on the other side of town. The L-shaped house. On the way to the Mad Mug.
If I
Larry,
look
can I
at my
just see your
map, then I'll... Is it this one over here?
Is it that? Is it which one?
I say two.
Is it the forwards L or the backwards L?
I see two, but I'm not telling which one.
If we show the map to the person...
I'm showing the map. Okay. Not that one. This one.
It's this one? Okay.
It's the backwards L. It's the okay. Thank you very much. So,
I felt like that was implied heavily. But okay.
do you want to go or do you want to go back?
You're probably right. We should probably go. Just...
And hey.
Can we go behind the buildings?
Yeah, of course. And just while I've got your attention, if you ever want to talk about this, I've always got an ear open. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just go to the mayor and head back.
Okay.
We have plenty to do today. Now.
You do.
Now just let her go on ahead, and I'll follow behind.
I'm gonna kind of try to go like behind the building so that I don't have to like directly see the assholes quite as much.
You go through alleyways. You go through bits. Yeah.
To get to the bridge and
You essentially avoid the main thoroughfare. It's a
This is
smellier
all great for you,
way.
but This is great for you, but remember, I don't wear shoes. All right.
It's a far smellier version of navigation. Just the main thoroughfare is a bit more cleaner. Don't smell as much. I really want to do a mugging right now, but I won't. Because you're deliberately going off the... But no, that'd be mean. Yes, I saw that look, Del.
it also probably wouldn't go over very well right now with Lieriel. Like, there are times when Lieriel... Actually, no, just in general it wouldn't, but right now she's extra pissed.
Yeah. So you make your way to the mayor's...
It'd be the only occasion where the person being mugged says, "Do you want to turn this mugging into a murder?"
Yeah, yours.
Yeah.
You get to the mayor's... It's not really an office, but it's a house. There's nothing really to indicate that it's the mayor's house or it has any official residence there. It's just a nice house.
In character, it's been all of 20 minutes. Out of character, it's been 2 weeks. So why are we seeing the mayor again?
Tell them
To let
about
them
the
know what's
demons.
going on in the church.
That's yes.
Yes.
Demons, church.
Because there's demons in the church.
Yep.
Good
I
to know.
will-
I didn't
And we're
remember.
not talking about the Banklanders, we're actually talking about physical demons.
I will knock on the door.
You knock on the door. It's entered by an elderly lady. She seemed to be dressed in a uniform. You can only assume she must be staff of some kind.
Hello, we're looking for the mayor, please.
Yes. Have you got an appointment?
No, he came by to talk to us this morning. It's rather urgent.
Oh, okay. Are you from the circus?
We are, yes.
Okay. I'll get Mr. Aber. Please, son. And she brings you into just a sitting room, off the main central room off the main entrance to the house. Shortly after, she brings some glasses and she asks, "Is there anything you would like to drink? Is there anything you'd like to eat?"
No, thank you, I'm fine.
Glass of water would be lovely, thank you.
Water? I can give you water if that's... It's not the cleanest, but it's unfortunately all we have these days.
That's all right. I can deal with that, thank you.
And she brings you water. It's water. And a little bit after that, J. Aber, the mayor, comes in. He seems to be putting on his almost Meryl outfit as he enters the room. Says, yes, Azzy and Lieriel. What can I do for you?
I'm currently just with the glass focused on the water, trying to sift the dirt and sediment out.
Straining downwards.
Hi.
Have you found the sheriff?
Demons in your church. No, you have demons in your church.
That is not what I expected to hear this morning.
It's not what we expected to find this morning.
See, that's why we need a sheriff. And,
You don't have a sheriff.
well, that's
Why
what
do you
she's
not have
missing.
The sheriff's missing, Azzy.
Oh, of course.
Remember, that's why we were going to go to the Mad Mug later.
Sorry, I forget things. I was probably daydreaming.
It's all right, dear.
I can try to... I don't know who to round up. I'll see if I can... are they in the church itself, or is there anyone in there?
There were a couple in the church, and couple in some bodies.
We dispatched of the ones that we saw outside.
In the bodies?
Yes.
Yeah, they were like giant parasites.
Worms. It was, as he's right, it was quite horrible. We dispatched of the ones outside. I don't know when the ones inside, or if the ones inside will make their way out. The larger of the two, the one that I saw, it's called an Abercandaloo. It's a wrecker demon. It desires to destroy anything of beauty, or anything like that. A horribly ugly creature, hates mirrors. I didn't see anyone like you or I out in there as well, so at least there's that.
I think the main reason we came to tell you is just so you could, I don't know, put the word out that to tell people not to go there.
Well, that's certainly a thing. We can maybe cordon off the area, but it's like very much a main thoroughfare.
I mean, we're actually okay fighters, and we barely survived. If just a random townsfolk were to wander in there, they'd be gone.
Did you see anyone in there? Like you?
No, we didn't see any townsfolk in there. No.
But you didn't see the priest banker?
Not that I remember.
No,
but I also
didn't see. No.
Or was the vault open? Were they stealing?
It looked like they were mainly trying to destroy things.
We didn't get the chance to go in. We
Yes.
kind of had our hands full with the ones in the graveyard and then ran for our lives.
You didn't see him. He might be in the vault. All of the town's wealth. All of the town's wealth is in the bank, the church.
Oh, fish guts.
That's every. I mean, my family has been here. We founded the town, but it's not my wealth that I worry about. Well, not as much as everybody else's. That's where everybody. That's what the church is. It's the bank.
From what we saw, and from what I know of the Abercandaloo with my role and such, they mainly focus on destroying, right? Like they don't have there's not an aspect of greed to it.
Yeah,
but
it's destruction.
There wasn't just the ugly one. There was the little imp-like creature as well.
But that one was reading a book.
I know. Maybe it was reading a ledger.
Maybe the ledger.
Seems to be a bit strange. I mean, I've had many talks with Nylan about his holy books. I mean, he calls them holy books, but I mean, manual of city building, order of numbers. But I don't like it. All just went over my head. But reading books, that sounds weird for a demon. Quite strange. I'll see what I can do about finding. I don't even know who to ask about. That's why we had a sheriff. I
know, and we would help, but we were quite
barricade maybe.
Beaten down.
Stop people from going in there.
I mean,
yes, stop people from going in there.
Just putting a sign.
But just, I would say,
getting the word out.
Just try and avoid the area. Perhaps.
We might.
Have everyone avoid the area. I worry that if you try and barricade it, it would just draw their attention.
Yeah. Are there no soldiers in the area? Are there no?
No. We only.
Was the sheriff completely by himself?
Herself, yes. That's like she.
Herself.
Yes. Like if she needed a posse.
Only one in the town who could fight. It's
not about fighting. It's about the willingness to. We're all just farmers for the most part, and we're only just getting by. I mean, the other people that could fight are the muggers, and I'd be loath to approach them, especially when I think that they did something to the sheriff.
honestly rather take the demon than try and go to them.
I mean, the sheriff's been struggling to find a posse just to take on the muggers. And now they're getting out of hand.
Oh boy. I don't like where this is going.
Just one thing after another in this place. I'll
We'll do our best to help.
I'll send word out that
That's all we can promise.
not to go near the church for a while, and
I think if you like draw attention to it, like putting a sign, then I don't know, they might read into that and like do something nasty. If you just, I think we just wanted, you know, if a bunch of outsiders said don't go, you know, they might not believe us, but they'd believe you. So.
Well, it's not as if I'm an elected official. It's just a family job. But I'll just put the word out not to go near the church. And
Wait, this isn't a democracy?
Azzy, just...
that was out of character. Azzy doesn't know
No,
what politics
I
are.
want that being in character. I'm sorry.
and no, we're not setting a 14-day quarantine. MLP reading.
Why not?
This is why watching live is more entertaining, because you get to read the snide comments that our players put in chat.
Supreme power is mandated from a mandate from the masses, not a watery bint in a lake handing out swords.
That was a obscure.
Monty
reference
Python,
to some.
not that obscure.
Yes, thank you.
Not obscure at all.
Maybe to some.
No. So after the mayor, like he offers you food and whatnot if you need anything. He does offer you, if it does help. I mean, as I said, we don't really have many things in the town. And if you come with me, and he leads you through his family's home. It's a large building, like, and there's some old things here and there, but in one of the rooms in the building, there's hunting trophies, is probably the best way of putting it. Animal heads on the walls. This was my great grandfather's room. He was kind of a hunter. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not here to show you that. It's like I'm not trying to show off what he used to do, but he brings down a crossbow and says, maybe this could help, if you could help the town. It was his prized possession. It's one of the last things the family has of any value.
Do you reckon,
Can I take a look at it, and can I detect magic?
You can detect magic, and
I'll put that spell up just to see if it's anything special, or if he's just like, here's a crossbow, because I'm sure that you people don't have it.
It's old. It looks very worn. Under the wornness of the crossbow, the wood itself is worn, but you do get that sense of, yes, there is magic in the area, because you can't get the exact location, because that's not how the spell works at low level.
Do you mind if I just take a look at this for a minute? If I sense magic in the area with the 2 action, I will spend a minute to read aura.
How does read aura? Is just focusing on one single object? Yes, it is magical.
Yep. Okay. Do I learn School of Magic? Enchantment.
Yes.
This could possibly help.
As a pre-reward for helping out the town.
Yes, I'm not particularly trained with this, but one of our other fighters might be.
do you know what it does?
It kills, and he points up at the animal heads on the...
Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of obvious.
As you notice, as he's a little uncomfortable with the animal heads.
Well, he's not.
But
You also notice that he's not that proud of this room either.
But he didn't take
but-
him down.
but do you know what the enchantment does?
It's all I remember is that it was magical, and there was never to touch it because it was sharp and it killed things. Again,
Okay.
it's one of the few treasures that we have left.
Most magical weapons are magical insofar as they help you kill things. So I assume that this is something along those lines.
If it helps, please. Again, a pre-reward for helping us. It's
Well,
we don't have much
hopefully it
left.
will be of help. I understand that. We do want to help. I assure you, just not at the expense of ourselves.
You'll do what you can.
We will.
I'll see if I can send possibly someone to the muggers and... No, that's not going to go well.
Who knows? Perhaps they'll be through with the church and disappear. I don't even know how they got here, so...
Well, it's possible. Who knows what they want, and as I said, they might just disappear. And then hopefully never ever come back.
Precisely. Azzy, we should get back to camp.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah. Checking on the others. Make a plan of some sorts.
And I will
Suppose
head
we'll
out.
back.
Yeah.
Still taking the back streets.
Yeah.
So you head back to camp. Back in camp. What's the plan?
Okay.
I'm gonna try and find Jake first.
Also, I did because I was looking through it. I was like, oh wait, I have another feat that's also about making shameless requests. So, yeah, okay. It goes along with harmlessly cute. That's what I meant by shameless request.
Aww.
So,
So you can downplay the consequences of or outrageousness of your questing using sheer brazenness and charm. When you quest something, you reduce the DC of making an outrageous request by 2. Wow.
yeah.
That's bad.
Instead of a critical failure, I'll get a regular
Yeah,
failure.
That's
instead.
bad. That's
I,
super cute.
Bad for you.
No, just super cute. Go for it. What are you
Did you
doing?
give me your entire
this guy
life savings?
Can you kill this guy for me? No, but you're cute, so I'll just ignore that.
Yeah, that type of thing for yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay, Leafy, you're going to go speak to the muggers?
That was the connection that I just got. I'm like,
Yeah.
crap. That was
Leafy's gonna let's start by just kind of going off to the cabin, the sister's cabin or wagon or whatever.
Yep.
And Leafy's just gonna take a moment, just okay. She knocks on the door.
you hear before as you're impressed, you hear the girls talking and laughing and chatting together. You knock on the door and they all go quiet. And it's like, who is it?
It's Leafy.
Leafy who? Just kidding. Come in.
Oh, okay. Leafy opens the door. And beforehand, Leafy would have told Blueberry to be as cute as possible. Okay.
So, putting flowers.
Don't have flowers on hand. That's
You
part
can
of the...
always get flowers.
Okay.
You are a druid. You can always
Yeah.
get flowers.
Hello.
Come on in.
Sorry if I'm bothering you.
What's wrong? Are you upset from last night as well?
Yeah, a lot of stuff's been happening, and there's something that I wanted to go do, but I didn't want to go by myself. I was wondering if Leafy's like recalling her knowledge, like what do human girls like? What do human girls like? I wanted to go get some flowers from
That's fine.
the field, but I didn't want to go by myself, and I was wondering if you guys would come with me.
Do your persuasion.
Okay. Oh boy.
Well, usually this
All
would be
your
a
bullshit
secret, but
implied on top.
usually this would be secret, but we'll do it openly. That way you can spend hero points when you fail.
I don't think there's a persuasion skill, is there?
Diplomacy or etc. I'm sorry.
Diplomacy.
Playing D&D, Call of Cthulhu, and this, they're all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same.
Oh boy.
Plus a +2 to it because of your
It's so
shameless
bad.
You have a
request.
0 modifier?
Yeah.
With all those skills on
All
top,
those
you have a 0
skills.
modifier.
My stuff's my stats are elsewhere, okay?
So
right.
actually it's +3 to that roll. Just from your feats, essentially. I think an 18 is enough to convince the girls. When like there's been a big event that's happened, so they'll take pity on you, and they turn to each other like, what do you say, girls? Like, should we take the day off and just like relax in the fields and pick some flowers? And then one of them starts talking about, we'll have a picnic and we'll get some foods and like it just starts snowballing out to a whole picnic out in the fields.
Yes.
Of which they agree, and within about 10 minutes, a picnic basket's made, some blankets, and the whole thing is bigger than you thought.
Leafy's just standing there like, oh, okay.
And they even do a quick change of outfits, and
yeah.
and after you leave, you see in the corner of your eye a little girl sneak in and exit out with a handful of mirrors, and you see in her hands what looks to be lipsticks and other makeups and bits and pieces.
That girl's gonna go places.
Yeah.
I think she's been hanging around Jojyre a bit
Jail
much.
is a place.
Yeah.
And so the distraction has succeeded. But that is some time away. That's at least an hour.
Yeah,
that
you guys probably...
They will take you.
Yeah, you guys probably see Leafy walking out of camp with the girls just as you guys are walking in or something.
Mm-hmm. You're muted, but yes.
Sorry. Leafy, where are you going?
Hi.
Oh, we're going to we're just going over to the field over there, and Leafy walks over. It's just like, I'm distracting them to.
No, you don't have to say. I was going to do a spot hidden from
okay.
the other two as they come in.
I'll see you guys later. I kind of busy now, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Find us quickly when you do it, I guess.
As you see that May, the youngest of of the Featherfall Five, who the only one not in the group with Leafy and Blueberry, is exiting their wagon, their family's wagon, with a bunch of mirrors and makeup in her hands, obviously sneaking, obviously being devious, and she turns away and seemingly hiding from the group as they walk off.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check. See if I understand what the hell's going on. 15.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I can just picture in the cabin they're like, oh, we gotta get picnic baskets, and Leafy's just like, oh no, wait, we don't need to.
Yeah, it snowballs out of control. That is an hour taken away at least.
Hour. Yes.
Yes, an hour.
I can do medicine check.
Wait, who's got the highest medicine?
I think
actually,
Emi.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I mean,
I got medicine
maybe
4.
me. I think mine is at like 8 right now.
Mine's 7.
I can use nature plus 6.
Might be me.
Yeah.
What is mine? Yeah,
But
mine's 8.
if I was in the wilderness and had access to raw materials, I could make it plus 8.
No.
Ooh, fancy.
So we just need
City-based
to go
campaign
into the
from this
woods.
point on.
Yeah, but
With no water, no oceans.
Yeah. No, I took training in medicine at 2nd level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took natural healer at 2nd level.
Yeah.
So,
We needed some help.
yeah. So you come back to camp. You can find, quick looking around, you can find Jake fumbling with some bandages, just trying to heal himself.
I just, like, wherever he is, I drop down to sit beside him.
I cast guidance on Lieriel.
They're here.
Oh no, if you're not healing, I won't. Because
I'm
I've
not
been lost
healing
for a
yet,
while.
no. I'm not
When you
healing.
heal, let me know and I'll cast guidance.
Okay.
A little earlier than expected, but not surprised. Let me guess. Circus Jewel?
What?
Circus Jewel. I have circus lore.
You got that
Tonight.
from They're Here.
Yes.
Tonight.
I kinda said that I would do it. And that guy was a lot, and he's one of those guys that he makes you want to just like, I'll show you. And even if that's probably not the better judgment, but it's happening
They
now,
all
I
are,
guess.
Azzy. And you'll do a wonderful job.
I really hope so.
You did kill it last night. You're going to kill it again. You're probably one of the best performers we have.
Well,
Even
that's
better-
not true.
Even better than Mordred. Mordred?
Oh, dang.
everyone's
I was going to say
better than
Mordenkainen,
Mordain.
but Mordain.
Everyone's better than
So-
Mordain.
Don't
Well,
let
that's
her
that's
hit
beside the point. It's just, yeah.
Oh, Mordain would want to wring my neck whether she heard me say that or not. It's Danica, Jellicoe, and Victor.
Of course, the ones that would be the most showboaty.
Annoying.
Well, that too, but that's beside the point. They've done this before. They go to a location, they let people who leave the circus do what they can for a couple of months, and they come back and just try to publicly humiliate them to come back to their circus. They've done it before, they're doing it again.
That's scummy.
That's all.
Could you just
Celestial Menagerie is, Azzy.
I can just imagine right now, Lieriel and Jake just goes the old, like, that's them. I wouldn't be surprised if they were behind the hearse in killing our.
Neither would I.
I mean, just to be a nasty business is one thing, but to be like murderers? Are they that bad?
Again,
I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh, yikes.
It's not like
Circus-
that's their job, but they're awful people.
Circus should be family, not a business. When we found you, we brought you part of our family, didn't we?
That's why I stayed.
Exactly.
We care about everyone here.
So, imagine
Back there, they don't.
all they care about is how much you can earn, and if you hurt yourself with that, they don't. You're expected to work every night. Imagine if you have a life-threatening injury one night. You're expected to get up the next night and do exactly the same performance.
And
It was-
even if you're fine with working every night, even if you love what you do and you would do it 24/7 if you didn't have to sleep, it's still not enough. It's never enough for them.
Which is why we left. There are some points you have to sit down and say no more. But for people like Lieriel and me and everyone else here from the Celestial Menagerie, we do it because we love it. We do it because we want to see the smiles on people's faces. Yes, it's not
Or
the
you're
best.
Mordain and just want to be famous.
Well, Mordain doesn't count. But we do it because we enjoy what we do and we love bringing a little bit of cheer to the rest of the world. You saw what happens to the world. We fought demons today. Demons!
Speaking of which, and I
Oh.
put the crossbow down in front of him.
Oh. Are we going to use this
As he
as
did remind me that we had Azzy. I would very much like to. As he did remind me that we needed to go to the mayor, and the mayor gave us that.
Ah. Great. Well, a bit of range would be very helpful. Or we can just fire Leafy at them. Leafy will say, please don't damage the church. We'll be ever so nice. You know, she always tends to get her way after all.
Yes, but I don't think that's how she likes to get her way.
True. But yeah, so... What do they want?
Who?
Tonight,
The Celestial Management Menagerie
wanna-
wants to do a circus duel.
Yes, they want to do.
Mhm.
There's 3 of them, and they expect 3 of us. 3 performances. Live in the
Well.
square with the town watching.
Well, let's turn it up a notch.
How
What do you mean?
might we do that?
Give me 5 minutes.
We have until tonight. Take all the time you need.
They've sent 3 people. How many people do you think we can get on short notice?
We're fighting this
Seed-
fair.
No, we're fighting this fair. We are fighting fair. They're not going to be. How many people can our rustabouts and everyone else get into the town and seed the crowd? Not interact with anything, but just make sure that they haven't got anyone else in the crowd.
What,
know
you
how they
just mean
work.
have everyone come with us,
Spread-
cheer us on?
Spread the good word, as it were.
Yeah. If we're going to succeed, we're going to succeed. If we're going to fail, we're going to fail spectacularly. Either way, we're going to go out on our terms.
We're not going to fail.
Moves his hand in a slow motion.
Azzy,
I'm just
we are
saying,
not going to fail.
I'm just saying, if you prepare for the worst, then you'll never be taken by surprise.
You hear from the other side of the temp. And maybe next time you use fire for your fire act. You hear May's voice.
The thief in the night.
Yes,
Hello, little one.
I was experimenting. Jojyre said delighted, and I thought that, I'll do it without fire, and that didn't work. Last time I
But
listened to
Jojyre said that after.
No, he said,
After... Leafy said she wanted something, and I think she wanted this for you. And May comes in with like a couple of hand mirrors, about 3 or 4 hand mirrors, and some lipsticks and some other makeups and bits and pieces, and some earrings.
I'll just pluck the mirror. Now this, we definitely can use.
Where did you find all this?
Lying around.
I have a look at some of the earrings.
And lying around where?
Unattended. Can you pierce my ears?
Aha.
Not today.
Please.
Not today, May. Maybe in a
Takes the
couple
earrings
days,
back.
alright? It's been a rough day, and I want to make sure that we can be at our most focused. Besides, if you are going to get your ears pierced, you are going to need earrings all of your own. And I just tap her nose.
She holds out a hand with the earrings again.
I'll make you some.
They're mine now.
But what if you leave them unattended and
May,
someone
May.
else goes around?
But they'll be in my ears.
May, I will make you some. When you're old enough.
I'm old enough now.
I used to,
And I kind of gesture to the frills, which have like piercings in one side with like feathers. Like,
I made these myself, and I can make ones with shells, or with feathers, or with little rocks, whatever you want.
I want these ones.
But it's not nice. But it's not nice to steal.
But they're mine.
But
I
whose
just-
were they 10 minutes ago?
You see her thinking, like visibly trying to calculate time, as only a child does. And she comes to the conclusion that it's been more than 10 minutes. So she says it's mine.
I just sort of.
But you think
lean
it'd be
in and I
close.
whisper in her ear, May, you know, a very good way to get caught if you take things is to wear them around. But if we get you your own, no one will ever catch you.
So if I give these to Jojyre, he'll give me something back?
No. I'm saying that if you go wearing those,
If I give them to
Marissa might come
Jojyre,
up to
Jojyre might
you.
give me different ones.
No. I'll trade you. I'll trade you one of mine. You can have one of mine, and I'll take those. How's that sound?
Yeah, but that's yours. I want mine.
No, but I can give it to you, and then it'll be yours.
Again, that thinking,
and
the slow process.
I take one out. I take out one of the ones. It's kind of like like a brownish feather.
But say, see, this feather came from what was it? A phoenix. This feather's from a phoenix, and it's really special and really rare. And you'll be the coolest person in the circus if you wear one of these.
But you're not the coolest person in the circus. And you wear it.
well, do you know why
I
that
think you'll
is,
find I
May?
am.
And I kind of like make ice like tingle in the air.
I'm very much the coolest.
That's just playing.
Are you sure?
What is circus but apart from playing?
May, we're not piercing your ears today. You can ask another day.
I'll take the shinies back. I'll take the mirrors back.
May.
Yeah, kind of.
Leafy promised.
Point out, we're kind of.
Leafy promised.
Leafy promised that she would pierce your ears.
No, that you would.
Do I believe her?
Do you?
That's me asking to make a sense motive check, Karsh.
Scarily, yes.
Well, I might have to have a talk with Leafy.
But she's gone.
She'll be back. Look, May. Today's a very, very busy day. I'm not saying that you're never going to get your ears pierced. But not today, okay?
Tomorrow?
We'll see. We have to think about when you're going to get your ears pierced versus when there's going to be a show, so that your ears feel perfectly fine by the time it's time to just feather fall throughout the air again, okay?
I can always pretend to be sick.
But then you wouldn't get to perform, and don't you want to perform?
I do, but sometimes I don't care.
Yeah,
My sisters.
And if you get your ears pierced, if you get your ears pierced, then wind is going to rush through the piercing, and it's going to really hurt. So you might want to wait.
Yeah, we want to make sure it's fully healed first.
So I need to slap my ears to get used to the pain?
No, honey.
No.
Look, how about this?
No.
I will try and find some pretty earrings that'll work perfectly for you. And
no
when
feathers.
we find some, all right, no feathers. And when we find some, then we can get your ears pierced, okay?
Okay, and if I find them first, then you get them. You pierce my ears.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
May.
Yes.
Why do you think that you can make me pierce your ears?
Because Leafy told me. Leafy promised.
Then Leafy's going to be breaking her promise today, and
You're
that's not
breaking
very
Leafy's
nice.
promise.
And you're going to have to take that up with Leafy.
And pinky promises are very important.
What if I pinky promise that I will pierce your ears at a later date, but not today?
Tomorrow?
Not tomorrow.
Today?
Not today.
Oh
Tomorrow?
my goodness.
Not today or tomorrow, May.
They're no fun. I want my mirrors back.
No. When am I ever fun?
I want my mirrors back.
Here's the thing, Leaf.
Tomorrow.
Grown-ups are never fun.
I know. Teenagers are the worst, though. Sisters.
I know.
I'm going to cut their underwear.
Hey, Leafy.
She
you have a bad
scurries off.
Oh, never mind.
Did she at least leave the mirrors?
I
Yeah.
love
Did she at least have
her.
time? Did she at least have time to listen to what I was about to say?
No. She just goes.
Please tell me what you were about to say.
You can keep going.
I was gonna say, you think it's bad you have 4 sisters. I had, I don't know, I lost count of how many brothers and sisters I had back in the tribe. Because, I mean, it's all one big family, technically.
So it's
Kind
mid.
of like we are here.
Kinda, yeah.
So it's midday.
Well, not really, because it's... I don't know. It was more like... You know, the tribe always comes first, and you do your part. And that's, you know, do your part. It was very strict. It wasn't mean. It wasn't never nasty, but it was very strict.
Anyway,
Well,
are
despite
we,
being
so,
adults, we do try to have fun here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no, I really like that.
So it's midday healing check, because that was going to be done with all your
Guidance.
classes with the guidance as well.
I will do a guidance on MLP.
No, I
Well,
thought
no,
you were
no,
going to run.
you're the one with the highest.
You're
Yeah.
doing the check, so you.
Yeah, you're on doing a check because you got the highest medicine at the moment.
Are we not both doing checks?
Only, I mean, who else
Jojyre needs healing as well.
Yeah. I mean,
But you're the one
I
with the
was-
highest skill, so you
Yeah.
do the
Yeah.
check. You don't give
But-
guidance to somebody else when the check is from you.
well, yeah, Azzy's giving me guidance, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yes,
work
Oh,
so
on
you have guidance.
in that case,
You do the
MLP.
check.
But
Yeah.
I can give guidance to someone else because I'm hoping that someone will return the favor and
But-
also try and heal me.
Oh, okay.
I see.
But
Would
you
I
can
be able
heal
to
yourself.
scavenge for in the surrounding woods? Would I be able to scavenge?
I
for
know,
natural
but
materials to help
I'm going
with
to
my
try and
natural
heal
healing
MLP.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna try and heal MLP because he has more wounds.
to Lorian, do you want to risk going into the surrounding woods with the rats and the snakes, etc. last night?
So it's successful.
That's the
Knowing that she succeeded, no. If she'd failed, it might have been a different question.
It's 2d8, right?
yep.
All right. So MLP, you are cured
14.
of one of your wounds, and you can get 14 hit points.
Just one, or is it all of them?
Oh, is it all of them?
'Cause, yeah, it says remove the wounded condition.
Oh yeah. You have no wounds.
Yay. I'm a happy little puppy.
Just still a little bit slow.
Um,
So that's one. Do the other healings if needed.
Yes.
Well,
I can do it.
I have a
Can-
wound, and that is why you get
Yeah.
guidance.
I will.
Yeah.
I will try it with the nature check because I have good nature.
Okay.
Who's
Who's it?
14.
I
Lorian,
was
who's yours on?
scavenge for raw materials.
21.
But I'll kind of like conjure a bit of water and use it to dress the wounds and like clean up a bit. And then it's kind of a bit like a little bit like Katara from Avatar, like with the water healing. Just it glows slightly and then 11. 12.
Nope.
No, I gave the guidance to MLP
Oh, okay.
Even still, nope.
for medicine.
Well, by the way, the Gremlin child May, that's pretty much based off my niece.
Nice.
I was going to say, it sounds like you have way too
comes from
much experience
That comes
of
from
it.
experience, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Both of them combined are
oh,
like that.
God, that sounds horrible.
And then you have them playing off each other. When one gets in trouble, the youngest one then sits on the other side of the bed saying, you're in trouble, you can't leave the room, you're not allowed to leave the bed, and doing the whole, yeah.
I love
Good
kids. I
niece,
think
bad
they're cute.
niece.
No,
Kids
they're
are
both
great.
bad.
No, they're great.
So any other
Now, if a
healing roll?
medicine check fails on a person, they can't have medicine back onto them.
Bingo.
For
That's
another
correct.
hour.
All right.
Try on Leafy.
Leafy's not
Leafy's
here
not
yet.
there.
Leafy isn't
Leafy
here.
comes
Oh,
back
yes, right.
at the end of the hour,
Leafy's
covered in flowers. with Blueberry
Leafy?
also having flowers.
Blueberry's probably got like little tiny braids in the fur somehow.
Although you've eaten cupcakes and breads and sweetbreads, whatever, they had
Yeah.
all the sweets. They hoard
Did
them.
you tell May that I would pierce her ears?
What? No.
That child.
What did she say? Did you guys get the mirrors?
Or just hold up the mirror.
And
Show it.
there's also like makeups too.
Oh, she didn't take those?
No, she gave them to.
Oh.
We got
I
like the
thought she
makeups
took
and
them
the
with her.
earrings.
I think we got a little more than we asked for.
Oh.
And
This
she
Jojyre's not here.
requested a little more than perhaps you offered.
Oh. I told her if she helped, like, we'd hang out with Bardoff later. That was what.
That is an appropriate exchange. She just wants her ears pierced.
Oh.
And I'd prefer to save that for a day when I know I have plenty of heal spells to spare.
Okay.
Lieriel isn't against piercing her ears. She just thinks that over the next few days, she's going to be healing people left and right with what's going on in this town.
Yeah.
So,
Well, just be glad Jojyre's not here. He'll probably try to sell these back to him. And
customer is never right.
Where is
and
Jojyre?
Jojyre's ears just prick up
Jojyre-
says, there is lost profit to be made.
I don't
Sorry.
know. I haven't seen him. Honestly, I dropped right down here and haven't moved since.
He went to his wagon.
Oh. He's probably still resting then.
I
Leafy,
think the
there,
question needs to be asked, what are we going to do between now and, into this evening?
Leafy, there are
I-
people from the menagerie here.
What? They here already?
Danica, Jellicoe, and Victor. Yeah.
Oh, what are they doing here?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
They're here to embarrass us.
Humiliate us.
Make us look like terrible cowards or terrible performers.
Does everyone else know?
Not yet.
Jake's the only one we've told. They've been into town, they're kind of hard to miss.
Oh,
They're promoting their own show. And, as part of that, we're dragging us trying to drag us into the dirt. Things got a little heated, and we agreed to a performance duel, probably against better judgment.
oh,
It's fine. We're going to beat them.
At this point, Jake looks at Lieriel and says, "Only a little heated."
To be
That's
fair, when we
impressive.
first saw them, I was very much inclined to rip Danica's throat out. So I'd say we did well.
Golf clap.
Did really
Golf
well.
clap.
I just smack his hands gently.
do we
There's
know?
no deaths, no dismemberments, no whips and chains. That actually went rather well.
Fuck off.
Do we know how long until the rest of them get into town?
They coming here?
Oh.
Is that?
Yeah,
even
they were
know that.
promoting their show.
Oh God. Well,
is it
hopefully
this
we'll be
point
up and
that-
gone by then.
As at this point, the professor comes in. There's so a little bit of excitement in town, I hear.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you could say that. I'll let
Well,
Lieriel
Cubby's been
give
talking.
the details.
Cubby's giving me all the details. Thank you for not killing people in the street. Especially other performers. It doesn't look good for us.
To be fair, we did kill 2 demons.
That's not what Cubby's told me about. I haven't heard anything about that, but yes, apparently there's...
I wouldn't have actually killed anyone.
Yeah, the last time you did something like that,
You
they were
could have
hung up.
fooled me, to be honest.
They were hung up by the town hall with ropes and a sign saying "Escape out of this."
They quite literally walked into that one.
Well, yes, that too.
Really?
So there's a lot of leeway from not killing someone and what you would do. So let's not do any of those. A
So
little
what we're going to
girl,
do is win.
Not even the one with the peanut butter.
a little girl ran past me with some cutters, saying that I was needed to speak to, something about stacking an audience. I don't know where she's going with the cutters, but what's going on?
Jake wants everyone to be there to boo the menagerie. And of course,
Oh, now
to cheer us
that
on.
is poor form. That is absolutely a brilliant idea. Now we can't use our performers, of course.
Of course not. But the rustabouts.
We can't use too many, but we could stack the
We could
crowd a little.
stack. Not just because they're going to do the same for us. So
They're just there to support us
yes.
if we're asked.
But in the back, acting as townsfolk.
Yes.
Yes. Sounds like a great idea.
There's fair, and there's
Devious, and we're taking the devious.
exactly.
Yes, all good.
We've been hanging around Jojyre too long.
And
No,
she's been
if
hanging
we
around.
were hanging around Jojyre, we would ask for pay.
Well, that's also a thing we could do, but let's not go that devious.
No.
No.
As
Wait, no,
I
no,
told
no.
the people
Not
there,
charging them,
it-
but paying them to cheer.
Oh, no.
God, no, we don't have that.
No.
We don't have those
I meant
funds.
charging people.
No. I was thinking the opposite. No, we don't have the funds to buy an
No.
audience.
Besides, we don't need to.
Supplant some. What else is happening in town? Demons, you say? What the heck is
Yep,
going
demons
in town?
in the church.
And the back of the church?
I got
That was demons.
Worm parasites.
I got a vibe from the mayor that he essentially was like, he didn't outright say it, but he pretty much said, oh no, we don't have anyone who can fight. We need people to help us. And I think he meant for that to be us.
Yeah, no, I
feel
was
like he
there.
pretty much outright said that.
I was
I feel
there
like that's-
when he asked.
Oh no, we went to tell Azzy and I went to tell the mayor about the demons,
Oh,
There was another chat with him.
and he was
Okay.
like, "Oh no, but we don't have a sheriff." And in my mind, I was like, "You think
Don't have
one
a
sheriff would have
no,
helped?"
No, we don't have anyone who can fight. Oh, we also need people to take care of the muggers.
Yeah, the muggers might be able to fight, but they're muggers. Oh no.
Muggers versus demons.
Oh.
You know what? I'll just sit back on the
Sell
sidelines
tickets.
and watch that with popcorn.
I would
Jojyre
pay to
would
see
sell
that
tickets.
fight. Yes.
Yeah.
What
It's
are
like we
we?
challenged Jojyre today for some strange reason.
What are we gonna do?
well, we
Hope they
can't.
go away once they wreck all the pretty things in the church.
Did you check up on the church on your way back?
No. I thought about it, but then I forgot to say it. So nope.
Mm-hmm.
I got distracted because we were like, we head back, and then you were like, all right, camp time.
We were avoiding the celestial menagerie as well. So
Yes, you
Yeah.
were. And the back of the church. That's where Cubby mentioned.
yeah,
We
apparently
kind of.
apparently the entire town's wealth is stored under the church.
Yeah, we got away from the church as quickly as we could.
It is a.
Honestly, Professor, we were kind of beat up.
I can see.
Yeah.
Didn't I give you one of my old potions?
We were
Did-
also kind of beat up last night.
True. If you need another potion,
It's
I can
like-
always. I don't have many left, though.
I don't know. It's really strange. This town seems to be one of the deadliest we've ever stopped in. It's like
There's
weird how
something
many
going
things
on
want to kill
here.
us here.
Hey, at least it's the town, and at least it's not Mistress Dustlight.
True.
We hope.
If we stay around for too long, then the menagerie will be here.
Not if we kick them out first.
I just think they're here to
Kick
cause
them out,
trouble.
just-
Well, they're doing a good job.
That's what they're here for. I don't think she wouldn't be responsible for what happened to Myron last night. I don't think she's related to this. I think it's just
You don't?
there's always the possibility. There is always, but if she was responsible, why have her performers in town? Why be outwardly here?
To embarrass us, humiliate us.
But after that happened last night, that's what I mean. I think the two might be unrelated.
But
hope
I mean,
you're
think
right.
about it this way.
Oh, I don't
If
know,
she wasn't here, we would definitely suspect her.
True.
It's like when you push a cup forward and say, which one do you think is poisoned? It's just a matter of
Well, you poison them
you
all.
could go in you could go in circles
Just
thinking,
make sure you have the
well,
antidote.
they would think that I would think that they would think that I would think.
But
You
you
get
always
my
take the
point.
Australian way and poison them all, and then you make sure you have the antidote.
Professor,
How?
you understand what I'm trying to say,
Yes.
though. That it's always a matter of what they would think, what I would think, what they would think, what I would think. Them being here means nothing.
Well, the other problem is don't get involved in the land war with the city.
Land
How
dispute
far?
measure.
How far
Yeah.
away are we from the capital where we last saw the menagerie?
We've been traveling for months.
Yeah, pretty far.
Yeah.
Be a pretty weird coincidence, the fact that they.
Oh no, they're here. That's not a coincidence.
Yeah, but also the fact that, like, would Leafy know, like, how known did we make it which way we were traveling?
Not really, but we've done it. Like you've done a few small shows as like practices. This was the first big show you've actually put on as a we're here now.
I wouldn't put it past her to keep track of us like this.
Yeah, it sounds like. Wait, didn't you? Last night, those little creatures around the fire. What did you tell them? Did you send them to her?
I might have.
Oh, that's going to cause trouble.
I believe that was the idea.
Azzy's not wrong.
Those things were. Oh, we couldn't stop dancing. They were insane.
Yeah. Now imagine Mr. Starlight doing that jig.
Imagine the elephants. And the chimera. Imagine the chimera doing the jig.
Now
Yeah,
that
And the
I'll pay to
giants.
see.
Wait, what's a chimera?
You know how Bardolph's a bear, right? Well, think of a bear with a lion's head, a dragon's head, or an eagle. Yeah, it's a multi thing. Anyway,
Magical beast.
yeah.
Yeah, something made by magic.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
God, the giants doing a jig, that would be funny.
That's a pet. Ew.
The thing is, the giant's doing the jig. Imagine if they fall down while doing the jig.
They have
Take your
giants
crush,
too?
Mistress Dusklight.
Clowns, yes. Giant clowns.
The only time to be
I-
useful.
I was not aware of how
Sophisticated.
ridiculous they were.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Like,
you think the
that is-
menagerie will ever leave us alone?
No.
When we make them. And we will.
But how?
Gaff tape.
Pitkin and Creel aren't really ridiculous, but they enjoy their clown. They enjoy what they do. It's the
We will be rid of them, Leafy. Don't worry.
Lamias which are some of the dangerous. Nasha, yeah, he's the Manticore. Sorry, Manticore, not Chimera.
Potato.
Yeah,
One mythical creature, another mythical creature.
he was a menagerie. It's super dangerous. Anyway, back to circumstance at hand. So something in the church, something in the graveyard church. We haven't investigated the back of the church, which is where Cubby said there was something off.
No, as we said, we got sort of distracted
yes.
by the demons and hurt by the demons.
Perhaps checking on the church before going into night. Don't put yourself in too much danger, and maybe checking the back of the church, as in the back gate of the churchyard.
Sure,
Well,
Maybe,
it's going to take.
if we gain enough favor with the mayor, he'll ban the Celestial Menagerie from performing in his town. If we convince him.
Look, the more we can do for the town, even though it's not our job, the better our reputation is.
Yeah.
If we
And
fail in front of the crowd, in front of the people, in front of the town, which is, let's face it, they're pretty screwed.
I just feel bad for them as well. They seem in a real. This town seems really nasty.
Yeah, well, from what the mayor said, and from what reports that I've had in from the sideshow,
the professor has a point. The more we do for the town, the more goodwill we can carry to get these menagerie people out.
And that goodwill spreads. That reputation spreads. So the more we can do here, the more reputation we'll have for our next town that we visit.
they'll know that we're actually decent people.
True. And they're willing to pay for decent people for decent entertainment, of course.
Well, if Jojyre was here not sleeping, he'll say, well, we could hire ourselves.
More.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you pay for the normal ticket, which is a show. We pay for the extra special ticket and we solve all your town's problems.
Okay.
I gotta have a talk with that boy.
Heroes and a show.
He's taking on things a bit much.
I think that might work. Like, one thing about the menagerie I know is they don't exactly care.
Never have, never will.
Also, if
cares
we
for
save
herself.
the church, they'll have the money to pay for more shows.
You're starting to sound like Jojyre, Jake.
You are.
Yeah.
Just because he's not here doesn't mean someone needs to fill in for him.
Little doggy members.
If I wanted to hear someone lecture us about money, I'd just go get him. I'm more concerned about winning today.
No, you're about right, but if I would suggest before tonight's show, either like speaking maybe with these muggers, see if like they can be the muscle to help with the church, or just softly investigating the outsides.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think the church is the thing.
Let's clear up one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides, maybe the demons will be gone.
It's who knows.
Where's your optimism, Professor?
My optimism is waning with our healing supplies. Is that the better way of putting it?
Fair.
But at least we can do something good. And again, it helps with our reputation of the circus, and the next place we go to, we might get a better audience with more pay.
I
You
think
don't have to convince us.
if we go talk with go see what's happening with the muggers, at the very least, getting the sheriff free might help us.
That could also help with the church.
And we can get a drink.
Yeah, a nice mug of tea.
Not the kind of drink I was thinking of, but
We're on the job.
whatever
today.
suits your fancy.
We're on the job.
It's noon.
It's noon.
We have until dusk.
Are we
One
doing the
drink
muggers
won't kill
today?
us. If we have time, perhaps.
Okay.
Don't worry, Azzy. We won't let anything happen.
So, we'll...
Here's the thing. Demons, you can trust that they are going to fight and kill you. People like that, they would say, be smiles and friendly, and then next thing you know, there's a knife in your back. That's where my problem is.
And this is where you say, Leafy, can you convince the muggers to fight for us? Because who can say no to that face?
But even so, they might then.
I understand what you mean. Demons are motivated by certain things and they're predictable.
Yeah.
But muggers are also motivated by certain things. All we have to do is consider those motivations, find
Better
out what we
hiding
need to
their
say.
motivations.
Are they? What do they do what they do for? Money.
Let's talk about something else. Look, I'll come. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just do what I usually do and shoot elemental energy at them if they do anything.
Speaking of which,
My back's gonna be against the wall the entire time.
speaking of that, are we going to give nods to the crossbow? Jojyre that, so Jojyre can just lay down covering fire? Or are we going to let Jojyre stay in the room?
I think you'd want to come.
Yeah. I don't know if he'd be proficient with that though, or trained, I should say. I don't know the terminology.
I am expert in simple, martial, and advanced weapons. I'm trained.
It's a simple...
Yeah.
He's trained in simple. He's untrained in martial.
And a crossbow is
I don't know what it.
martial?
Yeah.
If it's martial, he's untrained.
Or is it simple?
I don't know what it is classified as because it's in ranged, not simple or martial.
Crossbow is classified as simple ranged.
Okay, so you can use
it
it.
is simple.
Nice. Yeah, so we could.
I'll go get Jojyre then.
You'll need to do a healing, but I'm
Yeah.
enforcing you will need to do a healing.
Yeah, I was planning on it.
Yeah.
I'll do a medicine check on Jojyre.
I'll come with you to cast guidance.
So before we go to the break, I'm just
Mhm.
going to
Yes.
load the...
Can I just do the medicine real
Yeah.
quick?
Yeah, sure.
Fighters.
With guidance.
Hey!
Hey.
That's critical.
Got over 10,
4D,
so he heals extra.
48.
Wait, 48?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
48. Because it's critical success.
And that's still not as much as the one that I got Jake.
I know.
But if it brings him up to full, it
7.
brings him up to full.
Yeah.
I tried.
And it's
No,
the
you did-
wounded condition as well. That's the main.
Yes.
that's the main.
I tried.
Yeah. I'm still wounded.
A crit.
Are you
that's
still
as
wounded,
good as you
Del?
can do.
I'm still wounded.
Oh.
She
Can you?
failed against twice in a row.
Because you failed the medicine check on me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry.
So you head back in town. Oh, that also gets rid of Jojyre's wounded condition as well.
Yeah.
Head back in town. As you're heading back in town, you look into the church. Because it's on the way through.
Mm-hmm.
You look into the church. A lot of things are smashed. There's you notice that there's no one about, and you see it's as if that area of the town is empty. And you can assume that maybe someone's gone around and asked people just to move and go somewhere else for a while, just in case. But you look into the church, the large wrecker demon is still having his fun. The smaller little tiny creature, little demon, whatever it was, is no longer there. The place looks like it's close to being, well, how can I put it, fully destroyed. You also notice that there's 2 doors to the room, at the back of the room. One door is closed, the other door has like the font tipped over and blocking the door. And looks to be a quite large solid door, almost vault-like.
But that door is closed?
It is closed, and it looks like the font is blocking that shut.
Good.
Which means that
What is
I wouldn't know.
what is the
If
demon
anyone's
gonna
in there, they're safe.
What is the demon gonna do once
Well,
it
that you don't know.
finishes?
I am bursting for the toilet, so.
And that's where we're going to go on a break
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay, yeah, good. I was like, I thought he's going to
Yes.
get a break. I need.
We are.
I need,
Let's
I
go.
need.
So you go,
Alright.
and we'll do a wrap up.
See you in 10.
See you in 10 minutes. Stick around. We might do a bit of investigation of like the church, because the players were alerted to the back of the church graveyard, not the church itself. That's the only place they haven't been, which is the back of the graveyard. Or they might end up going to the Mad Muggers. Who knows? We'll see. Stick around. We'll be back in 10. Bye. And we're back. Thank you for sticking around. We are back with our part 2 of episode 5, the duel, which may not happen because there was so much brilliant role playing at the start about the fact that the menagerie are here. But I also loved the distraction and the everything with May. She's so cute. She's also horrible, which is essentially my nieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, always draw from your surroundings, and if you have horrible children around you, perfect for young children in role-playing games or goblins.
Children aren't horrible.
Children are incredible.
I agree, they're not incredible. Sometimes amazing, but... Anyway, that's my personal opinion.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want them. But I like my cousins.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to be their parents.
Like you'll babysit. Or
Yeah.
you just like the fact you can give them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Children rental.
Pretty much.
A service coming from Sesame Menagerie.
All the perks and none of the drawbacks.
So we move into the church. Like, you're at the front of the church. You've looked in. You've been out. Like you quietly and sneakily look in the broken windows, and you can still see that large wreckage demon doing his stuff. The small little tiny creature with wings, demonic wings, is no longer there. The book he was reading also no longer there. The golden, I think it was an abacus or scales, that also is not there. But the wreckage demon is just doing his thing, ripping up the place.
Is the pretty gold like tablecloth there?
Oh, that's been torn to shreds.
Oh, I figured. Oh well.
I love it. The golden abacus isn't there, which Jojyre would have absolutely loved.
Abacusses.
I mean, Will just has something about abacuses.
It's a whole math thing.
Just will in general.
Yeah.
It's a math thing. So, that's what's happening in the church.
Should we actually look at the back of the church now?
Probably.
I suppose so.
It does seem quite distracted in its destruction. It's
I'm
currently
just really-
ripping up floorboards.
Could get the jump on it.
I'm just really worried
Save the
what's going to
townsfolk a lot of
happen.
problems.
I'm just really worried about what's going to happen once it's finished destroying the church.
Probably gonna find other things to destroy.
Right, well, let's go around and look up back. If we go around and look out back, what do we see?
Well, we all have who's got the mirrors?
I have
What's the
one.
plan
I don't know. How many did May get us?
I'll say 4.
One for each.
Okay.
I know that we're getting close to this thing, so
Yeah, I would say definitely have it just in case, but really, I think, Jake, you should keep it. Doesn't like its reflection. So keep in mind that it's also going to, when it sees that mirror, try and destroy it first thing, probably.
yeah, that's a fair point.
You can see Jake walking around in this splint mail that he obtained from the cockatrice nest. So he's had a chance to change.
Ooh, looking.
Is it
looking
shiny?
Azzy.
fancy.
I'm actually having a look at that. Interlocking metal plates, would that be classified as a mirror?
No. Knowing how
not
much
shiny
it
enough.
takes to polish mirror shine armor, hell no. That's like 3 to 6 months work to do something like that. This has been out in the open.
Get started.
All right, so we go around and we look out back.
It'll look great with the fire show because the fire will like reflect off the armor. And I'm distracted. Let's focus on task.
So you head out back. The
Sneaking
graveyard. The graveyard is empty. It's about mid-afternoon now. The graveyard is empty. There's the graves which are now opened up, and there are bodies piled. Bodies piled. You don't know what the worm things, parasite demons were doing, but you get the idea that as you're going past these dug up bodies, that they might have been collecting like vessels for themselves for later.
Not horrifying at all.
Totally horrifying. Sanity check, please. No, just kidding. So you're actually on the map, so you've got control of your characters. We'll switch across to the map.
I don't want to be in the front.
Well, I just put you there, so
Yeah.
you can move yourself where you need to be. But you essentially just passed where the bodies are.
Way back.
Yeah,
Oh,
do we wanna
someone
move?
tried to heal Jojyre.
I have healed Jojyre, remember?
Okay.
No one's put it onto
onto
his character sheet.
Oh.
That wasn't put onto his character sheet because that's still saying 7.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey.
So as you're going through the cemetery, you get a feeling that it's just not very well kept. It's as if the whole place has been abandoned for quite some time. The weeds are overgrowing. It's not maintained, is the impression that you get. The very strong impression you get is not maintained. In the back of the cemetery, you notice that there's a two mausoleums. One to the north and one to the south, near the back gate.
Did Cubby give us a better idea of where exactly we're meant to be looking?
He just mentioned that something smelled off when he
At the back gate?
At the back gate.
Dake, what does your shoony nose smell?
Fear, grass, corpses.
Corpses.
Cool. I like the second one.
Yeah, I agree. The second one sounds very nice.
What does fear smell like? Never mind.
Come on.
Smells yellow. And then walks ahead.
That tells me nothing.
Musky?
Are you saying that I smell of fear, or that people smell of fear when they're around me?
Probably the latter.
Yes. And walks off.
I sort of jog to catch up and just smack him on the back of the head.
So in the center of the rear part of the cemetery is an old fountain, no longer working. It looks like it's dried up. Looks like there's a dirt and dust around it. Again, looks very much unkept, not maintained.
I'm assuming that we see a door here.
No door.
No?
What's
here
There's a
then?
door or a window here.
Window, but no door to the back here.
So the thing
This
just
is
leads
partly
just to the building?
Yeah,
and there's just
there's
a
no
solid
door.
wall? That's
I'm
weird.
looking at the same thing you are, and it's a no door. And so the map capture is really off, so I'm sorry about that. So for some reason, no door. It's kind of weird.
Maybe
So there's two mausoleums, so I'll probably start heading towards the bottom one here.
Well, we should check the gate first. That's what Cubby said smelled weird.
At the gate, and then the mausoleum door is the closest to the gate. So anything was smelled wrong, it would have been down here somewhere.
Okay.
So there's two of them. One to the north, one to the south.
I will go the one to the south first.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Now,
Jojyre's gonna keep up.
what would I need to roll just to see if I can smell or sense what Cubby told us that was wrong?
He just described it as wrong. Like there was nothing more than he could to say. And I've already rolled a perception for you.
Oh, thank you.
Like I do.
Can I look to see if I see anything strange?
As you're looking around, you don't see any footprints or anything like that. But you do notice that it looks like the lock to this mausoleum to the south, it's just broken a little bit, enough to be useless. But it's like just enough that it's not enough that it'd be obvious. But you just notice that it's because of your training that it's not really going to work.
Well, if we
it's just
want to
hanging
get
there.
in, I won't need to use my lockpicks.
I'd like to spend a moment just to cast Detect Magic.
You also start you're hearing something, someone, maybe more than someone, almost talking in a language you don't understand. The Detect Magic brings up something magical in the area, but you can't really determine what it is or where
Okay,
it
so there is something there. Okay.
Yep, a bit closer. I can't understand the language, but can I?
As you move close, you certainly there seems to be a discussion or maybe an argument between like between something and like some things, and it's like
Do I
very
recognize what language it is?
It's very high pitched,
Demons.
but it's also like almost squeaky. And as you're trying to think, what's the you get the idea that it may be more than one language. It
They
seems to
don't
be
sound like the same language. But they're both ones that I don't know.
both ones you do not know.
Well, are we fucking off, or is our curiosity going to get the better of us today?
I don't know, Jojyre, what do you think?
They might have money.
Honestly, I have no desire to be here or get myself hurt any further. Is what I'm sure that.
Well, you need to stand back, first of all. Like, I want to hang back, but you should really hang back. Because you're still hurt from the fight.
Oh, I was
Out
saying
of
that as
character,
something
I just
I
walk
thought
up.
Jojyre would say. Yeah,
Out of
no,
character, I just want to
standing
walk
by
up
the
to
door.
the door, knock it, and say Avon calling.
But in character, are you doing that?
Pizza delivery.
In character, I'm saying to Lieriel right now, you should hang back. Because if something charges out of there, you're still pretty beat up.
You get the impression that like the voices are almost squabbling with each other.
I honestly don't think that. I think that we're going to have to go in there. But that is also why I'm like off to the side of the door.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I would move.
I think
to the
I'm
other
actually
side of
okay
the
with
door.
where I am.
I'm gonna put
As he
Jojyre
moves
here.
out the corner. And Jojyre goes right to the door.
So at this
I'll
point,
bring you
I do want to ask something. Azzy, can I get a will save, please?
Oh, okay. Sure.
Oh wait,
Mm.
which way do the graves face?
Can I get another will save, please?
A second one.
Yes.
Azzy still?
Azzy, yep. You take the lowest one. It's a 14.
Oh, is it disadvantage?
Kind of.
Is that a thing in this system?
You'll see. Can I have the same thing, MrLiveProducer? 2 will saves, take the lowest.
27.
That ain't gonna work well.
Okay. One for Jojyre.
Ooh, is this going to be our initiative somehow? I don't know. This is weird.
It is weird. This is something very, very different and weird. I will say that.
Oh, Jojyre.
Someone for
That's one of
Jojyre.
us.
Yes,
I
that's
got
one of
it.
you.
I got it. Sorry. I was like, come on, Will. And then Will isn't here.
And again, second one.
Yeah, I did 2 for him. The 17 and the 24.
Okay. And can we have L'Oreal? That's for you.
Yeah,
L'Oreal Paris.
Lieriel. Twice.
20. I did do it twice.
Okay, so
27 and
20 is the
20.
highest. Okay.
I'm guessing it's my turn now.
20 is
Yep.
my lowest.
Okay.
Just not good at will saves.
Yeah, that's too good. Do it again.
Oh wait, why is mine 2 GM?
I don't know, but do it again. Oh, that's because I've been using... I take control of your sheets every now and then.
Yeah. Why do I have to do it again? Why can't
Because
I
it's
have my
too
2s?
good.
That's so rude. For
I
those,
know, isn't
because
it?
you guys can see, I got a 25 and a 29.
Oh.
What? Why is that? That's...
How do I
You
stop
gotta
the
stick
2
to your
GM?
own rules.
This is rude.
No,
How
so-
do I turn off to 2 GM?
As... So, what, like, that's just something else. Stop sheet. Like I'll do it. Stop of the sheet. Turn it off. Leafy. There. It's off. So you're stacking up and you're trying to listen in. Now you can all clearly hear that there's a few things inside and they are squabbling. The impression that you get is they're squabbling in different languages, which is going to be a problem. As in, they may not be able to understand each other's languages, which is the impression that you're getting.
Are we going in? Or are we fucking off like smart people?
We're circus performers. We're not smart.
Wait,
Speak for
did we hear the little did the little demon speak at all when we heard it last time?
No.
No, neither of them spoke. The little demon was just reading and the Abracadabra was just wrecking shit.
I don't know what to do because
There's like vines and stuff all over this building. Is there any by the door, and do they look disturbed?
The door itself, now you're this close, you can tell that like the lock is broken in a non-obvious way. So the door just looks like it's closed, but it's freely swinging.
So it has been opened, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Asked Jojyre to quietly get me the lock. Since he's closer to the door.
That'll be a...
Oh,
No, it's not
What
working.
was that?
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
I'm going to try to... I'm not going to say your name because I'll be butchering it. I'm sorry, but thank you for the follow. I don't want to butcher your name, but thank you. That'll be a thievery check from that. Thank you. I know I would have butchered.
Yes.
I don't want to do that to someone that's just been so much to follow us. That'll be a thievery roll to pocket
all right.
a lock. I did it openly. Whoops.
Oh, okay. I did it for him, but that was... You should have done that.
Would you like to
I'm sorry.
re-roll?
I don't want to... I feel bad for... I don't want to spend Will's stuff.
He's got 4.
No, I don't want to spend his stuff. That would be mean.
Okay. He starts putting it, and as he does so, as he's doing that, the door swings open as Jake falls through the door.
What? He's nowhere near the door.
Jake
What?
falls through the door clumsinously. Anyone that has the leg, every single roll that you do, you need to do twice and take the lowest because you are now cursed with bad luck.
what? I got 2 good rolls, and you're cursing me with bad luck anyway.
You got one good roll. You got a 20.
I got a 25 and a 29.
Where are you? We've got. Oh, sorry, you did get a 25, 21. Sorry, I didn't. I was looking at I was thinking at Will. Anyway, yes, you good.
It says Will as in like a...
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
Will as in
Will as
Will.
in-
Yes.
Uh,
So it's
Wait.
only,
But that's not how the clumsy condition works.
this is how the condition works for these creatures.
I hate these
It's not
creatures.
clumsy condition. You have bad luck. And when I say bad luck, everything you roll, you need to roll twice. And
take the less. Oh,
Take the
that's
worst.
annoying.
that's
That
really
is-
annoying.
That's vile.
It really is. So
Can I
I'll
make a
move this in.
petition, GM, that if we roll a critical failure, it doesn't count for cards?
No, this counts. I'm just trying to get the lighting to work. Again, the lighting seems to be struggling on this layer. Like this map specifically has an issue with lighting, so we'll just try to reveal that area. No, that's going to hide that area.
Oh.
It's going to hide that
can't
area.
see.
then
I
try to
can't
reveal
see.
that
My
area.
bad luck
I
has
know, I'm gonna
caused
try
me
to
to go
reveal that area.
blind.
Can't see.
Give me a moment.
I know. I'm just being a dick.
That still has an issue. Okay. So, what the heck is going on? This map's going anyway. Anyway, so you stumble into the door, and the door fully swings open. In front of you are these tiny little, almost, they're almost dog-faced, tiny-sized little goblin, like goblin creatures. Like they've got a big head, but it's almost a dog head. But they've got the big ears, and like they're very much like close, like almost an offshoot of a goblin and a dog, and a shunty. But in the back of the room, animated, almost doing an interpretive dance to try to get his opinion across, is another one of these tiny little closet demons, and they're both having this argument with each other. And then you stumble through the door. The two little Pugwampis turn to you, and they just point at you and laugh at your misfortune and combat ensues.
I can't try to say hello. Convince them I'm not a danger.
No, combat ensues.
All right.
One of these days, I'll get one of my suggestions across.
Just look at Jojyre. I said grab the lock quietly.
What initiative would this be?
You can use stealth, or you can use whatever you want, but this is a skill check. So roll twice. Take the lowest.
Can I roll acrobatics since I tumbled in?
You didn't tumble, you fell in.
That's what I'm saying. Fell acrobatics.
It didn't work.
13.
I thought. Hang on. Let's try that
I'll go
again.
Perception then.
I'll have to change mine to be the 11.
And yes, I'll be 14.
I hate that it does that.
There you go.
There you go. I've got to get all the bits and pieces stopped, and we'll do the sound back again. There you go. That should be it.
Oh no! It just occurred to me. If we use a hero point to re-roll, do you have to take the lesser of them still? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yay!
So again, I don't know what's going on with the lighting. It's really bad. So I'm going to see if I can give you full lighting with Jake, just to see if I can find a way of giving light. So emits bright light, and that should. There's still a glitch in there. Like, I can put you on his square, and you still can't see.
Yeah.
You could just remove the lighting layers around his building. I can't imagine there's.
I did that.
Uh,
I did that.
yeah.
And
I
that's
see
the
what you
problem. It's
mean.
not the lighting, dynamic lighting layers. It's like, okay, that kind
Oh,
of
that
worked.
worked.
Oh,
Whatever
that
you just did worked.
Yeah, there's a glitch somewhere on, like a few glitches on this map specifically, but we're good. Okay,
That worked.
so, we have a really annoying combat where Lieriel, you react first to.
Some Jojyre as well.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
Jojyre.
right, yes.
I would say, and he did not get
No.
cursed. But he still rolled
Somehow.
a 14.
Okay, so we move you up to there. Done. So Lieriel, you react first to. Somehow, you don't even know. He wasn't even standing right next to the door. But he seems to stumbled.
Yeah.
He starts tripping in the vines and just moves in and stumbles through the door. And you now hear the voices inside. With the door now open.
Yeah. I'm gonna move here. And then do I know what these things are?
Would you do a recall knowledge check?
Give me 1 second. How many actions is it? It's just one.
One.
Yeah, I will see if my religious learning.
No, you
I'll
don't get
do
to
it
choose what it's for.
on this one.
On
Well,
on the back one,
ideally,
that's religion.
on the
yes.
back one, the one that I saw before.
Okay,
I
that's
know, because I'm thinking specifically, it's probably another type of demon.
But
'Cause it was
generally
with the
speaking,
other
you don't get
demon
to
that I
choose
saw.
what it is. You just, depending on what it is, depends on what the role will be. Let's do our roll. Again, no.
No, I don't know what it is.
Still struggling to try to figure out what these things are. They're tiny little demon things. You think they're the demons, but you don't really know what they're capable of.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna try and daze them.
Them or it?
Oh wait, sorry, I moved.
You've already spent
so I don't
2
get
actions.
that. I can't do that. Yeah. Oh shoot, I should have thought
Yes.
about that. Moving back to Pathfinder from 5e is weird.
Here
know
at
what?
Goblin
I
Cave TV,
will-
we play a lot of different games.
Sorry.
do.
I will just take out my whip and I will cast shield. And that'll be my turn for this time.
Okay.
I will try and
Have
do
you got a
one.
base attack bonus of 1? Can you take out your whip while moving, or is that an action?
No, it's an action. That's why I'm saying I take out my. Oh
You
wait,
move.
I won't cast shield. Sorry.
There we go. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Being really
Yeah.
confused. I won't cast shield.
Gotcha. So the Pugwampi, which is, I love these creatures.
I don't.
It's an Unluck Aura, by the way. That's what it is. Absolutely love it. The Pugwampi, he moves up to here with a tiny little short sword and starts trying to stab at you. So 1, 2. Does a 24 hit
Yes.
for -2 points of damage? The 13 misses.
Wait, -2 damage?
Exactly. They are
I get healed.
tiny creatures. No, they are tiny creatures.
If they do -2 damage, it means it heals me.
No. No. Actually,
That's 2 damage.
I'm going to move them into that one square because they can move into. They're 2 tiny creatures. And the closet. It's the closet's go. Yes, it's a closet. You keep on missing that knowledge check. I'm sorry. Again and again and again.
That's
and
the
again.
first time I've done that knowledge check.
In
it
the,
was someone
in the
else
church,
who
someone
missed
else
it.
did the church. Yeah.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
else did that.
So the closet moves up, flies up, and tries to claw at our puny.
Puny.
17 is a hit.
No. AC 20.
Okay.
I changed to the splint mail.
I clicked it a second time. Let's try that up. And 10 is a miss.
Yes.
Okay. And that's its go. And the other Pugwampi. Again, love the name. He gets 3 attacks. It is an 11, a 9, and a 15 all miss. Only one of them would have actually given damage though, even if they hit. It is your go, Mr. Clumsy.
Well, since I'm already in here, I have 2 actions. I'm going to spend my first action to attack the quasite in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's roll. Roll hatchet twice and take the lower of the 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or
That would
now,
hit.
what would that be? Would you take the 24 or the 22?
The 22, but we take the first damage so far. We always take the
hate-
first damage. Even when we do advantage on things, we always take the first one. We've
Yes,
always
I
done
hate
that for
you right
D&D.
now. Yes, I know.
Yep.
So that'll be a 4 damage, and I will
So 4 damage.
do that again.
Yep. Well, at least you didn't have to move into combat.
No, that's what I'm happy about. Because
Yeah.
I'm still I'm still slow one.
So we take the 24, which is a hit, and the 7 points of damage. That's the first one.
Yep.
Okay. It is Jojyre's go.
Sucks that no one acted. All the enemies acted before him, because otherwise he would have gotten a surprise attack.
Yeah.
But instead, he's going to move in, and he's going to try and feint the left Pugwampi. So that is going to be a deception check versus its perception. Nope. Deception.
So deception check versus perception.
18.
There's my
18.
Pugwampi. That's a pass.
So it is flat-footed. He will then strike it.
Strike. So last action, do your strike because it's flat-footed. That
12
is
plus 2 from flat-footed, I
miss.
believe. A miss. Damn.
They are tiny little creatures. It's hard to stab down to something so small.
Okay.
What size am I?
And then let's go to yours, Azzy.
What is it?
And then Azzy's turn. He's going to move up there. And seeing as I'm going to use Electric Arc, which I don't have to roll for. They have to roll reflex saves. So I'm going to go for the Quasit and the middle Pugwampi. Lightning.
Okay.
And they must make basic reflex.
You're causing a reflex save on a tiny creature, just pointing that out here.
It is literally the only thing I have which is not an attack roll. Or
But
a
you still
spell slot, but I don't want to waste a spell slot. Don't want to waste a spell slot on these things.
Yeah.
I clicked it and it's not rolling.
Okay. I'm assuming a 21 is a save, and the 27
DC's
also.
18.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, okay. So they both take half damage.
If it finally rolls.
Yeah, when it rolls. I might just... It's sort of just gonna go at once.
At some point.
I
Shall
might just do it manually.
we move to Leafy while we're waiting
so-
for that to... Oh, wait.
Oh.
The manual...
Oh no, 40... No, that's not what I wanted. It's not 44.
I like that roll.
I don't.
It's 1d4 plus 4. I thought the 4 was plus, but it's actually 4d4. Still a 1. 5
How?
points of damage.
That's 5 ones in a row.
They take 3.
So yeah, at least the first 4 didn't count for anything.
Well, I'm actually pretty sure. Yeah, you actually round down. In
generally round
Pathfinder,
up.
you always round down unless otherwise specified.
I generally round up. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Like for Pathfinder, it specifically states that.
With how evil these games are, I generally round down because, well, struggles. We're on to Leafy.
Yeah.
Dice rolls? Yes.
I'm just sitting here like I have no idea. So, I'd have to get into a point where I'm in line of sight. I think. I'd have to go in front here to be able to shoot one of them with my slingshot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would say shooting into this would be not a thing. You got two. You got a medium and a small creature blocking, like on your side when they're fighting tiny little creatures on the other.
Honestly,
Shooting into this is going to be hard.
honestly, I don't really have much I can do.
You can always pass.
Could I?
Any cantrips?
Nothing that's really terribly. No, I'm honestly
Then
gonna have
bring
to
the bear?
pass because I could bring the bear in, but like, there's no room for the bear to go in. So I don't think there's anything I could really do right now.
That's okay. Passing's okay.
I'm gonna pass.
We'll go to Lieriel. Lieriel.
All right.
Every time you plug up the drain. Every time you bugger up her name, you take a drink.
Me or
Oh man,
Adele.
I would be
Everybody.
out of my bottle of wine by the break. Granted, it's delicious wine, so I wouldn't complain.
Complain there'd be no more wine.
Oh, I forgot to do our sparklies. So let's do our sparklies. We'll do our showmanship, our blight.
Oh,
just a
yes.
warning here.
Huh?
I am going to try and daze the closet because it doesn't say that I need to see it. It just says,
Like you can
I caught
see
it.
enough, as in,
yeah.
but
So I'm gonna
shooting
try and
into
daze
something
it.
targeting is a bit harder.
Yeah,
What I'm trying
but it is a save, so
Yeah. So
should be
saving
fine.
spells, yes.
It's a will save.
Aimed shows a no. Will save against the closet. It passes.
Well, it still takes 2 damage. It takes 2 mental damage, and I feel a little bit better.
You did something.
And then I'm going to back up, and I'm going to say, "Bring the fight out here,"
Yeah.
and hope that my companions actually listen. But
No.
So-
I figured, but you know.
This one moves back. Even if you got an attack of opportunity, take it. If
Yes,
not,
I do. So that will be hatchet twice.
So someone
take
wants
the
to do
worst.
Jojyre's attack opportunity.
I don't think he has one.
He doesn't have one. Not everyone has one in Pathfinder.
So the second one is a miss.
Technically, I'm classified as a small creature. Do I still get
matter.
disadvantage since they're tiny?
It's created into the AC.
Again, worth a try.
So he moves back to here, and he shoots at you
Oh, fair enough.
because shooting is big damage compared to what he was doing.
I like how these guys were arguing, but they like simultaneously agreed. Let's beat up this dog thing that just wandered in here.
Well, because you both started attacking them.
Yeah.
No, they attacked us first.
If you had if you had just only gone for the closet, they probably wouldn't have seen you as such a threat.
22 to hit, 5 points of damage. As their bows sting a lot more than their tiny little short swords.
Ouch.
Yeah. The closet also attacks with these claws. Swoop, he flies up a little bit and starts trying to slash at your face and at your fur.
Everyone picking on Jake.
Misses everything.
Rather than pick on Jake than us.
Don't sound so happy about it.
The other Pugwampi moves back and actually tries to shoot Jojyre. Because you're saying that I'm only picking on Jake.
Yeah.
For 23 to hit, Jojyre takes 4 points of damage. And Jojyre, whoever's playing Jojyre, gets to pick a card.
Oh no.
Crit.
I always say the middle one. What about you guys?
I always say the middle one.
Middle it is.
Crossbow bolt was poisoned.
I'm pretty sure that's the natural 1 deck, right?
Okay. So, for those that are in, there will be Jojyre and
Jake.
Jake.
names. You, as the bow comes through, you notice that it hits the ear. The string hits the ear. Like as he pulled back, his ear actually got through between the string,
Oh no.
and it hits his ear. You don't know what that's going to affect him, but he's in a lot of pain. You can see.
Can you mark the one that got hit by the ear?
Do I have a deafened? Because there we go. Because he's deafened.
Ah,
There you go.
in pain.
Jake, it's your
Can I
go.
put to a vote that whenever Jojyre and Jake do anything together, we call them J squared?
J squared.
Squared.
Go.
I like this. I will attack.
And there's L squared as well. Lieriel
I will
and
attack the quasi
Yeah.
once with the hatchet.
Yep. Which means 2 attacks. That's
That
a
one
miss.
attack.
That's a miss.
And then I will.
5 is a miss.
No, I'm cursed. I'm cursed of bad luck.
It's the lower.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
and I actually would do what Lieriel asked me to do, and I will step outside.
Do I have attack of opportunities? No, I don't. You can go.
Where would I go? So I would step here, and that's my turn.
Stepping around, but yeah. Jojyre.
He's going to faint again. So, deception check.
Fast.
20.
Flat-footed.
And he's going to strike once. With the rapier.
Your card.
Hey!
Middle, I think.
With the rapier, it is a...
So... Fuck.
It's piercing damage.
13 piercing damage. Plus 12 for sneak attack.
Plus whatever the card gives you.
Nice.
So I
This thing
think the
better
closet
be
might be
dead.
just, like, impaled
Hey.
on the wall.
So,
Let's see what the crit does.
the critical doesn't do anything. The critical... Sorry. The critical, if Jake was still there, would have done something, but it doesn't. The critical would have triggered a reaction from Jake.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it's dead anyway. For
No.
25 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, he only had 9.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah,
you
wouldn't have
totally...
died.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we should move. Maybe.
Step back.
And then he's going to... Back around the corner.
I like to think the closet is still impaled on the rapier.
As he's like.
Backs around the
Yeah,
corner.
he just stabs it. And he's just like...
Get it off.
Shake it off. Like, has to, like, put it with his foot. Ugh.
So what are you doing? You have-
Azzy's
That's
gonna-
his turn. Oh,
That's his turn.
Sure.
Yeah, but Azzy...
Faint. Azzy, he's gonna do the same thing again because he's got disadvantage, and there's 2 of them. He's gonna keep trying to.
There are 2 of them, but the demon
Yeah.
is... The demon is banished. The demon is dead.
Oh wait, so the quasit was because of the disadvantage.
No. You're still disadvantaged. That's that. You're still cursed with bad luck. But what I'm saying is the demon is dead. Do you want to now
these
attack this
Pugwampi are
Pugwampi?
attacking us. So I'm gonna. They were
Um,
firing arrows at us.
Well, yes. they
mate.
are.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna electric arc them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no.
You press your button, I'll press one. Oh, it actually works.
There we go.
We
Reflexes.
don't make the
6.
same mistakes as Warwick. We don't try and make friends in the middle of a fight.
So you're okay
He's
being
scary.
moved. So both pass. Taking half the electricity damage.
3 points of damage. And Azzy is going to move backwards.
As he's gonna move backwards, as he run back.
Let's go there.
Even further back.
Trying to
Yeah,
get out of the
that'll
cursed
do.
area.
That'll do.
Out of the aura. You're still cursed. To Leafy.
Well,
Okay,
if we
good,
murder
Samara.
them, then maybe he
Well,
won't be.
I can probably do something this time. How does like how does like preparing actions work in Pathfinder 2?
I don't know what you mean by preparing.
Like
you can
Ready?
readying takes 2 actions, and you can only ready a 1 action thing. So, for example, you could move, ready an attack, and then later on attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you could actually defer your turn, which permanently lowers your initiative.
Yeah.
Until you want to
Yeah.
come back in.
Oh, my initiative's already low.
It
Well,
doesn't matter. It's like you can just move to where you can come in when you want, as long as it's after someone else's action.
So you could say like, I will, you like hold your turn, and then if I went and you were like, okay, now I want to go, then you could just go then.
Yep.
okay. Well, I think what I'll do is I might use an action to tell Blueberry to attack them when they come out, because Blueberry has 2 actions. If that makes sense.
You're making him hold an action.
Yeah, I'm making him ready his
Okay.
action.
I had to think about that, yes. So
Yeah.
you're spending 1 action to get him to hold an
Ready
action.
an action to attack.
Then are you holding your own action?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna use an action to move. Maybe somewhere where I can get in line of sight of this one.
The problem about
What's
being
the
in line
range?
of sight.
Yeah, because it's line of sight for
Is-
them too. I just want to know, what's the range of my sling? How do I figure that out?
Well, while working that out, is there anything else that you want to do? You're going to attack this turn?
Yeah, I was gonna attack with my sling, but I wanted to be. Hang on, I'm gonna roll it just so I can see if the range pops up.
Range of 50 feet
50 feet.
for a sling.
If I go there instead, would I still have line of sight on the Pugwampi to hit it with my sling?
Kind of. Like there's a bit of a blockage there.
Yeah.
Like you can see that if you're doing that, it's not going clearly. So you're not in line of sight.
Okay. I'd have to. I better go that one, and I'll attack the other one.
Yeah. Now you've got line of sight.
Oh, actually, I could probably move one like that.
Sure?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna attack that one with my slingshot.
Do your slingshot.
Yeah.
Miss. Okay, Lieriel.
All that for a miss.
All that for miss.
I
Sorry,
tried.
sorry.
Good.
Sorry, Emi.
I did my best.
I am going to again try and daze this friend over here.
Not a friend
Except
now.
he's not. Well, hey, I was about to say that and you beat me to it. So I will daze him or her. I don't know what the Pugwampi identifies as.
Where's the damage?
The damage is 4 if it fails, 2 if it succeeds.
Okay, so it does fail, takes 4.
Yes. And then I will just shield as my other action.
Okay. It's Pugwampi. This one starts yelling. It turns to its partner, who is a lot more hurt than it is, and starts yelling at him. And the other one just looking back and like deafened, can't understand anything that's being said, and just takes the bow out of his hand, and just throws it towards the front, and he takes his own bows and throws it towards the thing, and just like puts his hands up and slide, and like near its feet there seems to be like things they've looted, and just like starts kicking and sliding it forward.
Did it throw their swords forward too?
No, but like
No?
they both had bows in their hands and they threw
Yeah.
them. Like he
Yeah.
threw his friends and his own, and like he's just shuffling. Probably the best way of putting it.
They're making this all appear non-threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're shuffling the like their treasures that they have picked up.
Grave robbing.
Well, it's not grave robbing, but
It's grave.
it's grave robbing.
We're still in initiative.
Depending on
Was
what
it, though?
anyone wants to do.
If I was told what's going on, I wouldn't attack.
Yeah.
So I attempt to walk inside, not attack, and see what they do.
As you come closer, they are tiny little creatures. I mean, like, again, they look like it's almost like goblinoid, but they're small, much smaller, and almost dog-faced.
Yeah, I don't want to. They could potentially be very, very, very far distant cousins from Shunies.
Very far.
Very, very far.
But also really ugly.
That's rude.
So you go in. They
Colours like
don't.
that.
They don't attack when you go in. Like he's almost indicating, like, here, you take this, and we go. Oh, sorry, then and you go. Almost shooing.
And we go or they go.
You go.
So they're trying to. Okay. All right. I'll go in.
Yeah.
Can someone check? Is this the same Quasite that was in the church earlier?
You have no idea.
Fair
Do
enough.
we see the book that we saw the
book.
closet reading?
No golden
book?
anything. No.
Okay. I go to the stuff that they've pilfered and pick it up.
There's treasures.
Treasures time it's
What do their treasures contain?
Yeah, what is it? Is it an actual treasures or treasures?
There's some.
Is it sentimental value, or is it?
Well, there's some buttons and loose teeth and buckles, pieces of cloth. The only thing that actually even sticks out looks like a bracelet.
Ooh.
That's the only thing in there which stands out.
Is it a particularly nice bracelet? Or it's just the only thing that's not like
Garbage.
a part of
Yeah.
something else?
Garbage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the only thing that's not garbage.
Yeah.
Jake would pick up the bracelet and leave all the other stuff back to them.
The small things, and then starts shooing you out.
Saying it's his home.
Home or just want to continue to spoil it. Either way.
Or
I think we should
shelter.
lock the door once we head out.
The door's lock is broken. Honestly, I think. And I'll just pick up the tiny bows. Did they throw their tiny quivers?
No, just the bows.
Okay. I'll just pick up the tiny bows.
Why am I just thinking
Wait.
pistol bows now?
They're tiny!
Bows akimbo.
Really? So I'll just pick up the tiny bows and.
Oh, we can give this to what's the name of the kid?
To May.
4-5?
Yeah. May.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
give it to May. Here you go. You can't get your ears pierced, but here's a bow for you. That's
It's a dangerous
decide.
weapon.
Tiny. It's a little practice one. We'll just give her little twigs. She won't get anything that can actually hurt someone. But
Never
you know they can't.
underestimate the power of kids to make things hurt.
They can't hurt anyone without. Well, they can barely hurt anyone without these. So you can just let them be.
Yeah.
I sort of point over to the other, like mausoleum,
Mm-hmm.
and sort of like go like this. Do they do anything?
They don't understand what you mean.
Fair enough. All right, have a lovely day. And I walk out.
Yeah.
As you're walking out and you start moving out of the area, you hear a thump, and you look back and they've thrown the closet's body out.
Honestly, fair.
Yeah.
Are we still plagued by bad luck?
Maybe?
Can I see if I've seen any of these creatures before?
You can do a recall knowledge. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's also a viable thing you can always do in combat, recall knowledge.
Yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes it's really important to know what you're facing and know what their capabilities are.
Okay.
Yeah, like a cockatrice, for instance.
Yeah,
Still-
I'd like to
Well,
see if I would
yeah.
I
like
mean,
to
I think we learned pretty quickly what it could do.
After it did it.
Yeah.
They are they're essentially gremlins. Little gremlins that they're tiny little fey creature, whereas the fey you met
Quasit.
previously, like the water fey you met previously, like
The methods.
liked playing tricks. These little gremlins have an aura of, they cause people to be clumsy, and they like that idea of making people clumsy and have bad fortune, and so they're a bit more darker version of like the playful water methods.
do
But
I know
not-
if they're
Yep.
known for hanging around in this sort of place?
It's hard to say. I mean, it like
I mean, it might explain why the whole town seems to be having shit luck.
Actually, before we go, because I do speak Sylvan,
mhm.
I'm gonna attend to him and speak in Sylvan. Do you understand Sylvan?
You, like you don't get a response of positiveness.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Yeah, in the write-up, they are demonic and another language, actually null,
Yeah.
which the languages, and they couldn't
Yeah.
communicate.
Yeah.
Which was the argument. You came
It's the
into the
fact that-
argument.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
And
That-
they
Lieriel,
eventually
is that
went.
bracelet magical, by any chance?
Jake, can I see it?
Passes the bracelet over to Lieriel.
Lieriel.
Lieriel. Am I the only one who remembers that it's Lieriel?
I remember
remember.
sometimes.
I remember all the time.
I've gotten
Marco's
Delta's
really
to
good
sell
at
wrong.
it.
It's
Del's
when you
got it wrong
explained it
once.
as being Lieriel,
Yeah.
Oriel, but instead it's lies.
So you're doing investigations. Yes, the bracelet is magical.
Yes, if I read the aura. What school of
Transmutation.
magic? Transmutation.
I mean, he holds up his collection of bracelets. I wouldn't mind having a look.
Yeah. I guess knowing that this is a church, would I be able to try and figure out anything else about it? There's a skill that you can do with your magic casting, but it would only work if it's religious-based magic.
It's got nothing to do with religion.
Yeah. So I just look it over. It's transmutation, but other than that, I'm not sure what it is. I'll hand
Anything
it to
to do
Azzy.
with nature-based magic?
Nope. Arcane.
Put it on.
Okay, fantastic. You now have a bracelet of question mark.
It's transmutation. I don't know. Maybe you can change how it looks.
Fancy
Think about it. Can you make it look
Do I have to,
green?
How does attunement work in 2E? I've not had to think about this.
You don't, you just wear.
Okay.
Although there's often times where you have to attach a rune to, say, a weapon or armor, etc.
That's right.
And this is just an item.
Tree.
Just an item.
One item. bracelet
of question mark.
of. There we go.
Also found in, just to make it easier for me, because I'm sure it's going to come up later, Golden Laws Church.
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
Because that's the handout that I need to reference and then find out to. Because it could be like months away when you go, oh, I need to find out what that is. Paperwork, always good.
How long has it been since we healed each other?
Not an hour, but you can as you go through town, you can spend that hour. Like you can take an hour to heal if you need be.
Well, do you want to check out what's going on in the church?
Yeah, just sort of
I
glance
need to take care
by,
of the
see if. God, I hate demons. I hate them so much. Do we want to check out just if we go over and glance at this mausoleum? Does it appear to be pretty good locked up?
It's locked up.
Also-
It's sealed.
I want to take that broken lock.
Take the broken lock.
Yeah.
It can be repaired if needed, but
No.
I have a fixing spell sometimes. I don't know if it's a cantrip or if it's a spell, but
sometimes it works.
if at the end of the day I'm not totally tapped. Yeah, if at the end of the day I'm not totally tapped, I could cast mending on it. And then I would have a lock that I would get to pick. I don't have the key to it, so it'd just be fun to pick.
It's practice.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Adding it to my
So are you doing anything with the church? Or are you just going, yeah, let's go elsewhere and let's...
Are we killing this demon?
We kill the demon. Well, we'll go into the church to figure out what we can do to help.
Like, I reckon we could kill the demon today, and that would be us for today. I don't think we could do anything else. Maybe we can't. Don't think we could do the muggers.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, if we try and face this demon now, we're already really weak, and I don't think we'd
I
be
have
able to
3
do
spell
the.
slots, so
I have
I
zero.
I'm saving them.
I have 2 to spare, 1 that I have plans for.
Jake starts to walk. Am I still clumsy?
Yeah. I'll check it.
Can I walk? Can I look indoors? Could you remove the clumsy off me, please?
I don't think it understands you, Jake.
Worth a try.
You just have to get far away from them.
Well, I also, yes, I wouldn't mind healing up a bit first. If we could just sit down somewhere and...
As you move out, it goes away.
Okay, it is near those things.
Okay.
I do love it though.
Being clumsy.
It's
near
evil.
Bloody.
The evil part is that you have to do 2 saves and it takes the worst, so it's already affecting you, even on your saves, to protect against it. I think that's the evil part, but I love it so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're gonna take on the demon, I would appreciate trying to heal me up first a little bit, because 1 strong punch could knock me out right now. A strong one, but
Yeah,
one
I think
nonetheless.
maybe let's take some time to take a breather.
Fine.
A wolf bursts out of the window of the church.
Well,
What?
there we go. A wolf.
Oh, for a
I
second
didn't
I
see
thought
a
you were
wolf in
joking.
there. What?
No, a wolf bursts out of the window
Oh yeah,
of the church.
a wolf. I see it saying wolf underneath.
Yes, totally. And it just sniffs around the bodies here, and then just goes out.
Well,
I'll
I
give chase.
don't think that. Nope, I agree with Jake. We didn't see a wolf in there before, right?
I will. Shall I engage?
Can I, for the behavior of the wolf, is it very wolfy behavior?
No.
Did something about it seem off?
You get a discomfort about it.
Came out from a church.
Yes.
That doesn't
Demon
seem like
was.
very wolfy behavior.
I mean, talking about like the way it walks and stuff.
The walk that like it drawn matter. It looks like a wolf, but you get this sense of this. There is something wrong. That's not right, and
That's...
I mean, it comes out, it jumps out of the window, which was already smashed anyway. But it comes out, it lands, it kind of looks at your group, goes over to the bodies, and then just scutters off and runs out of the cemetery.
Can I cast a spell?
If you wish to cast a spell, we can go back into combat. But otherwise,
People
just disappear.
alright with this?
Yeah, no, I think and Jake was giving chase, and I support that. Yeah.
Yes.
Wolves move a lot
We've been
faster
able
than you
to
do.
enter combat before it got too far away? Or is it
Yeah, I can bring it back if you really wish. It was just going to be a...
No, I said giving chase. I'm giving chase.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently we're going back into combat.
Mm-hmm. Why make your life easier?
I know, right?
Not what we're here for.
We'll just do this one. There you go. Initiative counter. Let's do it.
Perception, I think.
22. Why did it not add me?
Do you have your token selected?
Ugh.
Who wants to do Jojyre?
Oh no, that's just regular perception.
Oh, I can get Jojyre.
There we go. It was.
Oh, I could do it.
Change it back to perception. Oh, I have to click on his token first.
Okay.
All right, the first one is 16.
Now, with my armor, my speed is reduced by 5 foot.
Okay. So I'm having problems framing the view this week, so I'll have it fixed up by next week. It's like I've only got this tiny little corner of my screen as the view instead of bigger. But either way,
Can you
Leafy.
zoom out on the screen?
Okay, so
It's complicated.
Okay.
hang on, 30 feet.
I mean, don't worry if your speed is slow. You can just use 3 actions to. Oh wait.
Hey, Leafy, you go first. You react first
Yeah.
to this. Wait, no,
Yeah,
that's not right.
and we probably see that it's going to try and run.
Yeah.
Which is why we're reacting. So my movement's like 30 feet, isn't it?
Possibly. It's where you say movement.
I just want to try and get within.
Oh, it's actually 25 in Pathfinder.
Wait,
Check that.
hang on. Do I have to have line of sight for this?
I think it depends on your ancestry.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
do have
most are
to.
25.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I can't get there. That sucks.
Again, you can use two actions to move.
Yeah, but the thing I want to do is a 2-action move. 2-action. Because I could tangle
Okay.
it.
So what are you doing?
Because I want to do.
Not what do you want to
Tanglefoot.
do, what are you doing? That's what I'm looking for.
I'm just trying to. Because that's an attack, so yeah, I have to be line of sight. So
And 30 feet.
yeah. I'm gonna move to there, and then it's too far away for the Tanglefoot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend another action moving here, so I'm a bit closer, and then I'm gonna use a shield.
Okay, cool. Move to Azzy.
I'm going to move down here, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
and I'm going to shoot a ray of frost at it.
Okay.
14 to hit, 5 damage.
That's a miss.
I thought it would be. That's my 10.
Okay, we go to Lieriel.
Yes. Sorry, give me just a moment. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I am going to cast Daze on the friend. Oh, what did I... Sorry, I meant to click Daze.
Okay, so we'll
Not-
save.
I'm not close enough for that. Yes, we'll save.
27 is a pass.
27 is a pass, but it still takes 2 damage.
Takes no damage
All
because it
of
was a
t-
critical.
Oh, well...
By the way, I've done critical saves already today and taken damage, so whoops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whoops. Jake?
Alright, I'm just working out. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That'll be 40. Because in both my actions to move, and I can get to here.
Yep.
That's my turn.
And you only have 2 actions.
That's
Jojyre.
correct.
You give Jojyre the crossbow.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, it's on his sheet.
Okay. He's going to feint. Can he feint? Feint is melee attacks.
Melee.
Oh wait, no. He's going before it, so it's already flat-footed.
Yep.
So he's going to fire his crossbow.
Fire the crossbow.
Where is it?
I'll give it a little bit of
There's
cover.
crossbow.
I'll give it, say, +2 cover because of the gravestones in
16.
front. That's a miss anyway.
He's going to fire again.
Okay.
Also, wouldn't he have
19.
to spend
Okay.
an action loading?
So he's fired, spend an action, reload, then fired again, and it's unloaded. 19 is a hit.
All
Click
right.
on the roll damage there.
And he gets sneak attack because it is flat-footed against him because he acted before it.
Mhm.
Combat. 5 damage.
5 damage total. You see the wolf. You see the wolf. The blood from the crossbow bolt starts being pulled, like comes back up its fur. The crossbow bolt itself almost gets thrown out of the body and just drops to the ground.
That ain't right.
On top of that, to make it absolutely not right, like there's still a wound there, but the closet metamorphosizes. I love that word.
Taunt.
Into a bat and starts flying away.
Too far away now.
We'll see.
I just need to find the distance of flying bats.
What's its speed?
Bat, 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 bat. Okay. I just need to move that out of the way, and we go to. Starts flying up and over the church itself, and away from you.
Yeah.
So it goes over the edge of the church, and you believe that it's still flying, but the edge of the church is blocking.
Oh, we can't see it.
Can't see it. So unless you can fly, I'm ending the turn order right now.
Yeah.
I have meta magic
Wings.
reach spell.
You have wings?
I can double the range of my spells with an action.
But we can't
my-
see
You
it.
can't see it,
I
is what
know,
I'm saying.
but if at any point it shows up while I'm watching and it's within 240 feet, I could hit it. Because Ray of Frost has a range of 120 feet, and I can double that.
Ouch. You keep an eye out, and it seems to have disappeared.
AKA, the DM
Oh.
really wants to end this combat.
AKA, yes, the DM's ending the combat because it gets away.
Never.
Okay.
And where do you want to go?
Are we going to rest for a moment then? Provided that the
I think that was the idea.
doesn't
if we just
burst out
if we
another
try,
window?
If we try one more time to get everyone up to scratch, if I'm gonna take the risk, I'm gonna go look for some. I'm gonna go forage for some herbs that I know are good for healing.
Want me to come with you?
Yeah, maybe that'd be a good idea. If you could help me find this stuff, then I can get a +2 to my check to heal, and
I mean,
maybe
let's
then.
all go with you, I think.
Yeah, sure.
I
So
don't
essentially
like the idea
go
of leaving any of us
mostly
near
towards-
the church.
You leave the church and you go mostly towards the forest near where the big
I
top
also
is.
want to maybe look at the riverbank as well first.
Riverbank, yep.
Certain types of clays and
Yep.
are good for like,
Mm.
for like sort of
so you can-
keeping on wounds and like holding it tight
Yeah,
and shut.
Leafy's gonna try and assist with that, if they can.
One thing you notice about the riverbank is it seems to be far lower than what it should be. Like, so the river's far lower than what would normally be. Like, the bridges are a lot higher as well. But yes, you can get. I'll give you the +2 with your foraging.
Okay. So assuming when the time comes that I can make the check again.
Actually, right now you can do it right now.
Yeah.
I can
Right.
tap you with guidance.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah,
try and
okay.
heal.
I appreciate that.
Oh, do you want to try and heal Lieriel?
I'll heal Lieriel
Okay.
because
I'll heal.
can you stack multiple guidances?
No.
Okay. In that
'Cause
case,
you would be immune to it.
in that case, this is a +9.
She needs to roll 1.
Yeah. Well, there you go. This should be the thing.
Don't you
So whatever this is,
dare.
+3. 20,
Critical pass.
27, which is a critical.
So
So
48.
48.
I just need 7.
Yeah.
My hit
Get
points
28.
aren't that That would bring me back even if I was at 0.
It does remove your wounds,
So,
which you've had all this
you are no
time.
longer wounded.
Alright.
Oh, man.
Well, if someone wants to
The
guidance
clay,
me, I'll.
It's the clay. I told you. This is good stuff.
I appreciate the clay, Azzy.
If someone wants to give me guidance, I'll try and get Jojyre.
I will do that.
Okay. So,
I mean, I could do it again because I have a +9. Well, I won't. Well, never
Oh.
mind.
No, doesn't happen.
I
Jojyre's still
tried.
injured.
It's okay, because this is like Leafy would be doing it at the same time that you would be doing it.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
me.
true enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm at 16 still from 26.
I can get you.
Okay, I will. You're right.
It's like a line.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
is a bit.
So do the roll.
Yep.
Assume a +1.
Sorry, I'm just
Pressing a button.
having to get
Here's
back
the
to
thing.
the character sheet.
This is a cool skill, but my healing never improves from this point
It's a pass.
15.
because
Oh.
all the other medicine feats don't apply to natural healer. So that's literally like,
So you peak
Eight.
right at the start.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you'll get like your bonus will improve to nature
Yes, exactly. So
as
it'd be more-
you go
But the
higher in
extra
yeah,
feats.
levels.
I won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it more often.
Yep.
And I won't be able to. But to do
Battlefield.
it like this, there's battlefield medic and like
Yeah.
other medicine feats where you can just do it frequently all the time. I can't get any of those with this, at least. I'd have to invest into medicine, which is bad for me.
Risky medicine for you. Where you're just whipping them with like healing branches.
No.
Stop,
The
I can't do that
thorns.
either.
stop
to be medicine, not
suggesting
nature.
we take that feat. That's a terrifying feat.
I love the feed.
I'd rather not.
So you get a chance to heal up. And I'm going to push this along to you get to the Mad Mug.
Oh, we're just
What?
gonna go straight to the mug.
I
Oh,
don't
you're
think
not
that's
going to the mug?
I don't think
Where were you
What?
going?
No.
That's not what we were doing.
that
We're
was
going-
not our plan.
We're
That
going
was
to
Going
the
to
not
the
our plan.
church to check
We were
to
going
make
to the church to fight the demon.
Okay, wow.
Just do that.
Fantastic. Well, you go back to the church, and that's where we're going to end up. I thought you were going to the Mad Mug. Okay. We're
No.
going to
Fight
stop
the-
at
we
the
gotta kill the demon.
church. We're not going to do the church today. Like,
Mm.
we'll be running close to time if we do. So I think we'll just cut it there.
Just
Are
cut
we
it
able
there.
to just at least
Just in
kill the demon?
case.
Just
We'll
the
do it
first
next
demon?
next time.
One.
Can you just kill the demon, please? Do you really want, like, it'll be a longer show?
Just say
No,
that it's
I have
bad.
work.
Yeah,
All right.
that's why I want
We'll do it next time.
Yeah,
Mm.
Well, I'm happy with an early show.
yeah. So we'll cut it there. We'll deal with the demon next time.
Now, it'd be good for Will to be here, actually.
Mm.
It would be
Why are you putting quotes on that?
no reason at all. Nothing at all.
Is it
ever.
not a demon?
Nothing. No reason at all.
Literally what we
What are
said
you
we'd do. We
doing?
said, let's heal up and then come back to take
Okay.
care of this thing before it goes
Yes.
rampage around
So
town.
that's me mishearing, and because there's also yes. So we'll deal with that next time, and I can stop this Curse of Strahd audio which we've been having for this combat, and for this section of the church and whatnot. You didn't have to attack the closet. You wanted to.
Us.
It
Yes.
didn't. It jumped out of the
Yeah.
window.
Well, it's
wolf.
something sketchy that came from the church where there was a demon. It would have been out of character to not attack it.
So much violence. So much
And I
violence.
wanted to show off my 240-foot range.
If it were just a wolf chilling out in the forest, like, no, why would I attack that? But it came out of a church where we saw demons before.
It was
Sure.
a sketchy wolf.
But I also wanted to put
Yeah.
I wanted to put the fact
The
that
wolf was sus.
any wolf could be one of these creatures.
Well, now.
Yeah. So we'll do outros, and while we're doing outros,
Oh,
I'll find
wait
a
a
place
s-
to right?
Oh, I just had an evil thought.
Oh, what was the evil thought? Was it good evil
It
thought?
might
or bad
not be
evil?
The boar.
It might not be a quasite. It could be a druid. Shapeshifter druid.
Oh.
Why would a druid be in there?
I don't know.
I don't know. So detectives, aren't we, apparently? So that's what we got to find out.
If you ask Jojyre, then yes, you are.
Yeah.
So that was the first episode. No, second actually. So we'll do outros. Emi,
Yes. Hi, I'm Emi Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emi, and I've been playing Leafy the Leshy Druid, and this has been lots of fun, kind of stressful. If you want to see more of me, you can find me over on twitch.tv/gathering nerds, where we do multiplayer games and we play Minecraft. You can also find me on twitch.tv/Emi_Rabbit, where I play Minecraft on my free time. And yeah.
awesome. Lorian, that'll be you next.
I'm Lorian, and I've been playing Azzy, the Kobold Sorcerer. Yeah, you can find me on SoundCloud, Apple Music, Audius, Spotify, at Lorian Ross. I'm on Twitter at Lorian Ross. And I stream on Twitch at Lorian Ross, all very homogenous names, which is good for branding. I'm currently working on 2 new songs at the moment, flicking between the 2 of them. Both of them around 7 minutes long, both of them quite heavy. So yeah, I've kind of like, I go through phases of like, I've made some like pop, like some radio friendly songs. Now I want to make some like weirder and more experimental stuff, and then I'm going to go back to making radio friendly stuff. I like to do both. So now I'm kind of going through like the weird stage. It's
And-
really fun. I
and-
really like how it's turning out.
And if you watched our if you watched our brand new Call of Cthulhu show yesterday, which is
Yes.
also airing on YouTube today, you'll notice that Lorian Ross's 1920s jazz music is our intro
Yeah.
music, as well as our credits. And there's a really, really experimental, scary version for when we come back from the break, with a big warning of audio distortion and bladness.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I have discovered a plethora of effects that I love to put weird stuff in and see. Like granular synthesizer. Okay, that's good for making like synth and like plucky rainfall synths. What if I put a human voice in it? Oh, that's horrifying. Fantastic.
It's amazing and horrific at the same time. Del.
Hi everyone, I'm Del. I've been playing Lieriel, your elven ASMR escape artist. Demons suck. I'm sure that this performance duel is going to suck even more. So I'm looking forward to next week when we hopefully finally get to it.
I'm gonna have to change the name of the show of this episode because we didn't get to it.
Yeah. Well, you started pushing us towards other stuff.
Well, you do.
I mean,
there is a
honestly-
time limit for like stuff in the church.
No, I absolutely get that. Lieriel would have probably forgotten about it if Azzy hadn't been like, wait, we have to go to the mayor, right? Like, Lieriel is so singularly focused on this duel that she apparently would not use a spell slot to save one of her friends so that she could have it later.
That's
Yeah, I
so
can see that.
mean. I love it.
Well, let's not get into fights we can't win.
Have you met Jake?
Yeah,
He's very slow.
Yeah.
it'll be a good lesson learned for him.
Death is not a lesson.
Mm.
Okay.
You'll never do it again if you die.
MLP.
That being said, I'm MrLiveProducer. I've been playing your Shuni fighter with still 2 attacks per turn. Not that I'm bitter. And yeah, it's been fun. You can usually catch me at twitch.tv/MrLiveProducer, where I do VR content and game prep for the Wednesday morning show on Goblin Cave TV, where we actually have just done our first episodes of Masks of Narathotep.
Spoiler
And
alert,
that's
there's
been-
a lot of vodka,
And potential Molotov cocktails.
which also made a vodka, which then got drank because vodka.
Yes, vodka.
Yes.
In other words, vodka.
Vodka.
Yeah. Saints and sinners, but without the saints, essentially.
Oh, we have got a few good people on that crew.
I think one. But anyway.
Yeah, one.
Are you all alcoholics again?
There's one teetotaler, I believe. Only one.
Who's?
Nursey.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. But anyway,
maybe 2.
this is Goblin Cave TV. Thank you for all coming in. Thank you for all your support and all your love. A big shout out to Roll20. We're part of the Roll20 Spotlight. They retweeted our live announcement and just their reach is so much further than ours. It's amazing being part of that program. Paizo as well, bringing us into the fold and part of their stuff and for their content creators and whatnot last week. It's just amazing that these massive, big companies in our space recognize our tiny little channels, and just a thank you for Paizo and Roll20 for that. So we're going to be raiding Evandale, who are doing Pathfinder at the moment. Evandale do a lot of fun stuff. They do the cosplay, really creative. We've raided them quite a few times, so please stick around for it. Share the love. They've raided us, and they've please just support them as well. Thank you everyone for coming in. We're going to get the Circus tunes back, and we're going to do our credits roll. So
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.